God, grant me the favor, the courage to face my fears, to overcome any obstacles in my way. Give me the strength to persevere through difficult times and to never lose hope. Mr. Frankie Shaw, good morning to you. Good morning to Sylvia Thomas. A blessed and thankful Thursday to you. Extended birthday greetings to Loretta Graham, Robert Gist, and John Coffey, coming from Ruth and Bopia this morning.
People like me and you who know the way through.
Good morning to Derek at the Princess Margaret Hospital.
All of God's children,
From the entire family, best of blessings to you, speedy recovery. Brother Derek at the PMH, huh?
So let us all begin. We know that nothing win, but I shall hold it in. Spit loud as happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Good morning to you, Mon John. Blessings from Florida with love. Good morning to you, Blue Blue. We serve a Lord, a God who has a plan and purpose for our lives, who is greater than our troubles. We serve a God who makes all things possible. Good morning, and there was a big activity there this morning. The United Workers' Party welcoming the diaspora in a special way at the PSU this morning. So there's a meeting there with the diasporans organized by the United Workers' Party. So if you are a visitor on island,
The unity of all people is in the dream that you had so long ago.
make it a date.
Has lived in all of the hearts of people. Believe. We'll make the dream become a reality. I know we will. Because our hearts tell us so.
Raffo, happy birthday to you, man, from the entire family. Raphael Regist, Raffo, from the staff of the Pastoral Center. Have a great day today, Raffo. From Sandra and everybody at home. Have a great birthday today. They said the older you get, the more you realize how precious life is. You have no desire for drama, conflict, or stress. You just want good friends, a cozy home, food on the table, and people who make you happy. Always remember that, huh? I repeat that. The older you get, the more you realize how precious life is. You have no desire for drama, conflict, or stress. You just want good friends, a cozy home, food on the table, and people who make you happy. So stop stressing yourself, okay? It's not worth it.
During the hurricane season, if you are evacuating, leave early so that you are not stranded by flooded roads, fallen trees, wires, and traffic jams, and make sure you have enough fuel in your vehicle and follow routes and highways. A message from Q95 FM Radio.
Blue Box brings you our new branch right in the heart of Rosal to make things even easier for you to get all the best products we have in stock. Blue Box Rosal on the corner of Hanover Street and Dewey Lane, next to Richard Wholesale, the same block as Western Union. Blue Box Rosal, a farmer's favorite place. New location, same great products for all your planting needs. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call us at 235-3483. Bloom Box, your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
Auto Trade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the Auto Trade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new Auto Trade app. Download the Auto Trade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship.
A special good morning there to the mom of Alex there in Goodwill. Almost forgot this one. From Alex, Switzerland.
See you soon. Good morning, Mato. I know it's your month, as well as my mom as well. So I'm going to wish her happy birthday. Today is my mom's birthday, Mato. I just want to wish her happy birthday and hope she have a wonderful day and many more birthdays to come. I wish God's blessings on her, guidance and protection, and that God provide her with health, good health, Mato. My mom is Christiane Jamari Warrington of Goodwill, and it's coming from her husband, Percy Warrington, and her children, Mato. Have a wonderful day, Mom. I really love you, and I hope that you spend your day very well, and I wish God blessings for you and everything positive. I love you, Mom. Bye. Ciao. See you soon.
Love you, and I'm sure you would agree. What could fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Let's take one or two other phone calls as we go. Hello this morning.
Morning, Matthew.
Morning to you.
I thought this birthday greeting to my debut. We cannot have back in Henry. We can instead to that. Marking in Alanando in America. I wanted to wish him happy birthday. Today's the birthday. As you tell him, for the kids and tell you, you want to have a happy birthday. Let's take care. I love you.
Our final call for the morning. Hello, yes. Sorry. Have a little patience, you know. Hello. Yeah.
Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
But I'd like to send a birthday greetings to Mrs. Warrington, the mom of Alex, man. And the sister celebrating her birthday today. She's a nice, kind, gentle lady. I pray that she and her husband have an enjoyable day today. Mrs. Warrington, enjoy your day today, my darling. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Blue. Hey, my brother Warrell Thomas. Welcome to Dominica, bro, and all the diasporans. Hey, Dr. Dale, getting ready for the big health fair this morning. Lamp went from 10 to 2 this morning. At Marchand's. A big health fair taking place from 10 to 2. Make sure you show your face in the place, huh? I'll be back after this.
NBC presents the Crayon Cooler Fest November 3rd. All roads lead to Pegua Bay Riverside for the biggest cooler fest on the Northeast. Live on stage, the Bouillon Specialist, TK International.
Boy, you have the whistle.
Signal Band.
So now we have a good time when we pass it.
Nice.
We outside. Everybody getting wild.
With music juggling by DJ Taffy and the crew, DJ Flip the Boss, DJ Happy, Inches, the Crayon Cooler Fest, November 3rd at Pegua Bay Riverside. Admission is only $40 in advance, $50 at the gate. Band time, 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come in your best mattress and white outfits, enough drinks and plenty food. It can't be independence and enough is without a breadfruit. Lots of breadfruit dishes will be on sale. Crayon Cooler Fest, November 3rd. Book that date and see you there.
Want to stay ahead in the world of electronic communications? Then you've got to check out Electoral Bytes, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority. We dive into the hottest topics affecting the telecom sector, from the latest innovations to the policies shaping your digital future. Tune in to Electoral Bytes on the last 3 Thursdays of this month, October 17th, 24th, and 31st. In the digital world, knowledge is your greatest asset.
If your home and business is in a mess, you need a cleaning agent that knows you can. It's the clean, disinfect, deodorize, you sanitize. Long-lasting fragrance refreshes your entire home. If you're thinking of cleaning chrome and porcelain and inner polyester and stainless steel, you need a cleaning agent that keeps it real and that's fast. Clean with the best. Not forgetting your clothes, sheets, and all fabrics. Tender fabric softener has the extreme power. Make ironing easier and faster. So clean with the best. This is clean, tender and vex. Floors and walls, clean with the best. All the line, kitchen tiles and cabinets. It's the clean, tender, and that distributed by Fine Foods and sold island-wide.
The United Workers' Party, Team Dominica, alongside our political leader, Dr. Thompson Fontaine, presents a diaspora engagement. Yes, diaspora engagement. When? Thursday, the 24th of October, 2024. Venue, the Dominica Public Service Union, located opposite the Botanical Garden. Be there from 10 a.m. in the morning to 12 noon. For more information, call 1767-265-0928. Happy Independence, everyone, and see you there.
This is Asa Banton, your Tropical Water Ambassador, with your hurricane tip for today. Insurance checkup. Ensure that your home and car insurance policies are up to date and covers hurricanes, flooding protection, etc. Be prepared and remember to stock up on tropical water.
You want to buy drinks at affordable prices? Check GBA. You want some shop for all your parties? Check GBA. We got rum at the bottle and drinks by the game. At GBA. We correct you live with a smile on the face. At GBA. When you shop at GBA. Located at 106B Independence Street, Roseau. Come back in the ambience of exotic rums and wines from all over the world. We have a wide range of bounty rum, Grand Fraser, Diplomatico, and so much more. Feel like drinking something fancy? No problem. We got a wide range of wines and a local cocktails just for you. So come visit us today at 106C Independence Street, Roseau, where you will come sad and you will live happy. Let us be your agent for sourcing. GBA, let's take it one step at a time, because we are the drinking ambassadors of Dominica. Drinks at affordable prices, check GBA. You want some shop for all your parties, check GBA. Come shop at GBA.
Want to stay ahead in the world of electronic communications? Then you've got to check out Electoral Bytes, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority. We dive into the hottest topics affecting the telecom sector, from the latest innovations to the policies shaping your digital future. Tune in to Electoral Bytes on the last 3 Thursdays of this month, October 17th, 24th, and 31st. In the digital world, knowledge is your greatest asset.
Bloombox brings you our new branch right in the heart of Rosal to make things even easier for you to get all the best products we have in stock. Bloombox Rosal on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane, next to Richard Wholesale, the same block as Western Union. Bloombox Rosal, a farmer's favorite place. New location, same great products for all your planting needs. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call us at 235-3483. Bloombox, your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
Home and Tools is the #1 stop for everything home and garden. We stock a wide variety of building materials, houseware, gardening tools, decorative items, hand and power tools, appliances, furniture, and more. Home and Tools. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Home and Tools, located on the Jimmet Highway in the Dissippi compound. Call us today on 275-1414. Home and Tools, quality at everyday low.
Come this year to deliver flowers, royal homegrown, the best for the opera.
Q95, the big station, presents Kudos to Our Heroes. Our 17th Dominican national hero is distinguished Dominican-born international athlete Thea Lafong Gatson, Dominica's first historic Olympic triple jump gold medalist, having reached the highest level of excellence in the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. Our Kudos to Our Heroes Committee will recognize, honor, and award Miss Thea Lafong Gatson on Monday, October 28th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Q95, the big station, for her consistent, valuable, transformational contribution to sports, and particularly in the thrilling triple jump event. Miss Thea Lafong Gatson has inspired Dominicans, and especially the youth at home and abroad, in numerous ways, with her friendly, caring character, hard work, humility, and for her extensive contribution to Dominica's sporting culture, among many other delightful traits. She will always, without any doubt, be remembered as having encouraged and inspired her many fans, friends, and associates to reach out and strive for excellence and be the best that they can be at whatever they set out to do in their lifelong journey. She has already influenced many to reach the highest levels in sports, and some are now at the pinnacle of their careers. Kudos to Miss Thea Lafong Gatson, her wonderful husband Aaron Gadsden, her mom Anastine, her dad Dorian, and members of her immediate family at home and abroad. Thea is indeed a true Dominican hero for instilling a positive mental attitude in the sporting dialogue, and for being a great Dominican who demonstrated that any ordinary person can do extraordinary things. Q95 family listeners at home, in the region, and worldwide. Tune in on Monday, 28th October from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Join us live on air or on Facebook or YouTube to appreciate, recognize, honor, award, and extend kudos to our 17th Dominican national hero, phenomenal sports icon, Thea Lafong Gatson, only on Q95, the big station.
To be the best that they can be. Nothing can more retard a nation than this incentive and victimization. No drive to succeed, no honor to serve. When people cannot receive what they deserve, men who held their dignity in their coming.
From the Caribbean News Desk, the morning edition. Good morning. I'm Benson Chabrol.
And I'm Kendall Morgan with the latest from across the Caribbean.
It's election day in Montserrat. Some 3,464 registered voters will today elect 9 representatives to the island's next parliament. 4 parties are contesting the election, 3 with full slates of 9 candidates and 1 with a single candidate. There are also 6 independent candidates. James White Jr. of our affiliate ZJB Radio tells us today's voting will be done in a single 9-member constituency.
This new system, which is an advanced system, using the Westminster style as the foundation, happened because of the volcanic eruptions that we've had. And so they masterminded this at-large system where each vote can cast 9 votes for whoever they wish to vote for.
The polls close at 6 this evening, and the counting of the ballots begins at 7. An international election observer mission headed by Sheila Rogers-Webster of the Anguilla House of Assembly is monitoring today's voting.
The Deputy Premier of the Virgin Islands, Lorna Smith, was fired yesterday ahead of the eventual debate of a no-confidence motion. She received a letter from the Premier informing her of the decision. She has been replaced by opposition parliamentarian Julian Fraser, who is now also Minister for the Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change. He is also responsible for Labour and Immigration. Premier Natalia Wheatley, who now takes over financial services and trade from Ms. Smith, says he lost confidence in her.
I did so with a heavy heart because I enjoyed working with Honorable Smith, for she was a very capable minister. However, she did not give me the confidence that she would remain with my administration for the duration of this term, and this left room for uncertainty and political instability, which we cannot afford at this time.
The now former Deputy Premier says she believes she was removed because of her position on a number of issues.
I have consistently advocated for addressing our failing infrastructure, and I have been a staunch critic of wasteful government spending. I firmly believe that my removal stems from these and the similar positions I have taken.
She says there was merit in a number of criticisms in a now deferred no-confidence motion. The former Deputy Premier says Premier Wheatley is more concerned about power, partisan politics, and is surrounding himself with yes persons to the detriment of the British Virgin Islands.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves is questioning the working-class credentials of the Jamaica Labour Party. He was at the time addressing the St. Lucia Labour Party's delegates conference.
You have a lot of critics, including some in the opposition, all over the Caribbean, when they oppose Labour parties. I'm talking about the one in Jamaica. It's not got the name of Labour, but it ain't really a Labour party. That's a misnomer. I can say that too because they help in the opposition in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, so that's fine with me. You do that, I get a chance, I go see what I have to say too.
The Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, is developing what it calls a responsible generative artificial intelligence AI policy for the region's secondary education system. CXC Registrar Dr. Wayne Wesley says this is expected to provide a more engaging and enjoyable teaching, learning, and assessment environment in the classroom. The CXC yesterday held its 4th Ministerial Summit in Trinidad and Tobago, with a focus on artificial intelligence and technological innovations in shaping Caribbean education.
This policy that we are developing will address all those issues. How will it enhance students' performance? How will teachers be using it to generate assessment? Can teachers use it to generate lesson plans? How can teachers use it to enhance the delivery of their lessons for students to acquire the varying competencies that are currently impossible using manual methods, those complex higher order level competencies for innovation, for critical thinking, and for analysis. How can we harness the value of AI to achieve this?
France wants to strengthen its cooperation with Guyana in bringing wanted persons to justice in both countries. France's ambassador to Guyana, Nicolas de Lacoste, told Caribbean News Desk that he raised the issue in discussions with Guyana's Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Anil Nandalal.
We have people we are looking for. Sometimes they take refuge here in Guyana, or they escape to French Guyana, and your government is asking after them. So we have a very operational, very important cooperation to boost.
This has been the morning edition from the Caribbean News Desk. You may contact us by phone or WhatsApp on +592 700 9293. Thanks for listening.
Dominic is 8:28. With much talk about a snap election, there's been a lot of speculation One of them, some of the diasporans are already voting the fact that they're on the island. I reached out to Mr. Hillary Schillenfeld to speak to that quote unquote rumor. He's on the telephone with me at this time. Mr. Schillenfeld, good morning to you. How are you doing, sir?
Good morning to you, Matt Perte, and good morning to Dominica, and good morning to all the diasporans in the country, and good morning to the international web.
All right, Mr. Hillary Schillenfeld, a lot of talk with, of course, we've heard a lot of talk about the snap election coming up. And with that, we're hearing a lot of talk about, the diasporans are already voting. What can you speak about that? Have you heard that yourself?
Matt, I've heard that, and many people call me on that. And this is the usual rumor of the Labour Party, Matt. They do these things to create doubt in people's minds, to break the confidence of the people, to give them the impression that whatever you do, the election is rigged. And these people do not feel like they have to come out to take out that corrupt administration. So it's a strategy that's been working, Matt. For example, we heard that guy in the Carib Reserve,
Kelly Grant, yes.
Telling the people in the Carib Reserve and Dominica by extension, we're watching you. We can know where you vote. That is utter garbage. He was puking garbage, Matt. Matt, there's a notion, and again, the Electoral Commission, crookedly and dishonestly, not dealing with the issues of educating the people, Matt. I remember last election, I called on the commission and the chief, and I tell them we must go out there and educate people after Grano made that damaging statement, giving the people impression that the piece of document you're voting on, the ballot, Matt, shows where it comes from. It is attached. That's something, a number or whatever it is on it. Matt, this is utter garbage. That is not true at all. Matt, nobody can know who you vote for. And I want to address Dominicans to make them know that the ballot you're voting on, there's nothing linking the ballot to any number or to any name. You understand what I'm saying, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can take a ballot and know who votes on it unless if you put your name on it. Okay? So I asked the Electoral Commission last election to go out there, another election after the Grano nonsense, 2 elections ago. Nothing was actually done in a professional manner or to dig it in. Maybe they said something in passant. But not the issue of people voting before election. Let me show Dominicans how impossible that is. And I tell you, it is a Labour Party rumor to break the confidence of the people, to make them believe you cannot win them because their funds already voting, and to break your confidence. Matt, ballots cannot be prepared at this time. You do not know who the candidates are. How do you go and vote and you don't know who is going to be the candidate? Right? You don't know how many independents going to be on the ballot. You don't know who's going to be UWP candidate. You don't know who's going to be Freedom Party candidate. Can there be ballots, Matt? Yes or no?
No.
So it's impossible. Nobody can vote now because you don't know who the candidates are. The ballot have to have everybody number on it, everybody ballot on it, and their name. So that garbage about diasporans voting, we must cut that off. Do not believe it. The next thing, man.
So you think it's a psychological, they're trying some psychological strategy in this one?
But from my explanation, can't you see it is a psychological thing they're using on the opposition supporters?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Can't you see it, yes or no?
Of course.
Because, Matt, there are no ballots prepared. You cannot have ballots prepared now because you don't know who is going to be on the ballot. You don't know how many names going to be on the ballot. You don't know how many independent candidates going to come up. So how do you put a ballot there? The next thing is, Matt, on election day, every single box must be opened, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the box is opened, you see it is clear, you turn it over, it is locked. Right, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you give a voter, one of your voters, 50 ballots to come and put in it, it is in front of everybody. They cannot. Let's assume everybody eyes closed and 50 ballots go in. When you do the tally, 1,000 people voted. When you check the votes, 1,050 votes. Is not clear that something went wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Matt, you agree or you don't agree?
Yes, I agree. I agree. Something went wrong. Yes.
That's the problem in our elections here. Are the diasporans. They hear now. And what you need to do is to appeal to them. They are the ones who have the country in that sort of lockdown crisis. They are the ones who have Dominicans in misery before when they come here. But all of us would be able to pay them a drink. Today we cannot pay them a drink, Matt. So they are the ones who have the country in that problem. And look at what Scary does every year. But every year before Korea Music Festival,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at the roads, they are like jungle. Every road in Dominica, the side of the road, in September, early October, is like a jungle. Is that
true.
correct, man?
That's true. Very true.
You have grass coming on the road. The diasporans don't see that. As soon as October take by the second week, all grass on the side of the road, cleanly cut, roads painted, and trying to make it look like something.
Creating an impression there.
Creating an impression. But the diasporans wouldn't know that. But the people who are internet savvy and technology savvy, they should be taking pictures by September of the road and send it on Facebook. So they will see an impression. Roseau River never get cleaned, except when the diasporans come in. You understand what I'm saying, Matt?
I understand you fully.
But it is clear that Roosevelt Skerrit is using the people of Dominica. He's impressing the same diasporans who come there time and time again to the show elections, and Dominicans cannot grow balls to stop them. We want to plead our cause to them that when you leave a government on us and you go back to your greener pastures, we are under fire with Roosevelt Skerrit and his administration. So, Matt, I just needed to tell Dominicans that garbage about they can know who you vote for and diasporans voting is absolute nonsense.
I'm happy. I'm happy I have you this morning because just yesterday I received a number of text messages to, suggest to me that they are disappointed with commissioners like yourself, or both commissioners, yourself and Mr. Wayne James. Always promising to talk to the people, and we've not seen you as yet. Can you give us an update as to what or when will you come forward?
When you say you have me, what you mean? You have me tied or something?
No, I don't have you tied. I'm saying I have you on the line. That's what I mean. I have you on the line.
That sounds better.
I have you on the line. Now tell me, tell me.
That's you know me.
Of course.
I'm always ready. I have no issues with speaking. Me and my partner will address you. Just, I guess, within the next maybe 3 or 4 days, and I'll spoke to him. Say by Monday.
So you'll be ready to speak to the people by Monday next week.
Hopefully.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Mr. Elliott.
I'm saying to you, Matt.
Yes.
You know that my heart is burning with the way the commission has been run. We work as a team. When James is a solid commissioner, I don't know if I could get anybody better than him when we have the commission. He's a solid man, and I'm just waiting for him for us to come out there to engage the public, to show them step by step, and to show them where we are, what we have done, and if we don't get what we expect, we would expect them, the public who asking for us, not just the few people on calling on Kilo 95. We want everybody, labor, freedom, to make a demand from Roosevelt Scary to give the country free and fair elections. And you know what? Scary been talking down Dominicans. Oh, what's them for consultation? I got them for consultation. What's the document? I put it, we go in there. Where you ever hear people talking to or talking down big people like that? And Dominicans tolerating that from Scary. But we run in the most corrupt administration, man. The most corrupt administration is the Labour administration, man. But we have not, for example, I would like Roosevelt Scary to tell me who in the government, who in Dominica, because everything will have to be in government, some of it could be outside, who in Dominica receiving the money for the tariff? The money from our tariff plans controlled by Gadakan. Who is receiving the monies? What is the monies used for? Where is it banked? Because look, we here, Gadakan getting on our project again, man.
Another project?
To public works. Look, we have another project coming up, going up Grand Bay area, man. Our tariff speed going to take blows again. We know they're not stupid. Somebody must be cashing. Somebody cashing out. We want to know who. And not, I know one day people will have to answer. Because it's not going to stay so all the time. And not, I will prepare myself when I'm coming to you. It will be electoral reform and more. So I hope you give me some time.
Do you still, I mean, everybody's talking about snap election. Do you think we will have a snap election, Mr. Hillary Shilling, for our final question this morning? Do you think we will really have a snap election?
I think Roosevelt Scary would want to have a snap election. But I believe the people of Dominica know. They realize they cannot be monkeys all their life. We cannot stay as monkeys all our life and allow a man to come at election time, give us $300, $500, $2,000. We go back, get drunk, go to the polls drunk, vote for them drunk, and them so-called educated people sitting in ministry and sitting in financial center, the police officers, the teachers, who crying, and they have to do what they're not supposed to do to make ends meet at the end of the month. They will not allow Scary this time to get away with a snap election. Everybody must come on the road and shut the country down. Shut down this country if Scary decide to give you another unlawful election, another election without reform. And Matt, I understand there's going to be a new chief elections officer. Right, Matt?
Really?
I understand that.
Oh, you understand that? Okay.
And many people have called me expressing serious concern, Matt. Serious concern. But we know what the Labour Party is like. Labour Party, wash your foot and come. Once you prepare to do what we want you to do, you are the best. I'm saying to you, I'm saying to Dominicans, if that be the case, when I do my research, I will speak out, I will lash out. And Matt, and I want to urge the President of Dominica, I want to urge the President of Dominica to stay away from politics. She must stay away from politics. I saw 2 writings from her, and both of them were totally out of place, Matt. Totally out of place. And when we get on your program, we may have to discuss that too.
I can't wait, but we have another program coming up, Mr. Hillary Shillingford. Thank you. Thank you for talking to us this morning. Thank you, sir. All right, thank you. Wow. Seems there's some fire in his belly this morning, Mr. Hillary Shillingford. Our next stop is with our friends here from D&D. Stick around.
The range of Kin juices are 100% natural with no added sugar. Kin offers a range of refreshing juices which are enriched with vitamin C and no added preservatives. Delight yourself in one of Kin's nectars or treat your little ones with a Kinita box drink at a refreshingly low price today. Keen, the juice in our lives. Sold at major supermarkets island-wide. Distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
Somebody book real like a Michelle. Mouvement créole à secure. Tout le monde créole pour attention. Comité pour études créole Dominique. Et puis Radio QFM qui est présenté. Mouvement créole. Tous les mardis soirs, entre 6 et après-midi. Information, blagues, interviews, l'histoire, problème, discussion, reportage, apprendre parler et puis écrit créole. Lien avec ton peuple créole. Bon musique créole. Mouvement créole. À nous fait un rendez-vous, messieurs, mesdames, tous les mardis soirs. QFM qui est frappé avec bon parole créole. Sans ça participer, qui est nous? Rapidement, Timamaïla. Mouvement créole à seconde station QFM. Boachi avec nous tous les mardis soirs 6h pour Mouvement créole. Matchez ça.
This lady asked me, sorry sir, where is D&D Plumbing and Electricals now everybody talking about? I said, ma'am, D&D is located on 2nd Federation Drive, Goodwill, above Nagico. It's that green and orange building. D&D, we also do services and sales, general plumbing such as PVC pipes and fittings, kitchen faucets, bathroom faucets, shower valves, and all the other functional parts needed for your loo or toilet. At D&D Plumbing, we have in stock inline ball valves, check valves, and all the other parts that are necessary for a job well done. And now for the big one, baby, don't forget your drain busters to unplug your waste pipes. People don't have to know your business. D&D also got your pressure reducing valves to reduce water intake, thus reducing your plumbing expenses. The reason why customers just keep coming to D&D is because of the great customer service, exceptional product knowledge, and hard to find plumbing items and tidbits. D&D on Lower Federation Drive, the full comprehensive plumbing services, repairs, maintenance, and installations. Just watch out for the green and orange building.
All right, Dominic, our friend is here from D&D. Good morning to you this morning, Thursday.
Yes, good morning, Matt. It's a bright Thursday, a lovely Thursday, and it's just so good to be here. And this morning, we truly want to welcome our listeners, the listening audience out there, the public. We just want to say thank you for being with us every Thursday around this time. We just want to say thank you. And Matt, we want to welcome our diasporas, those that are here on island. We want to welcome them and tell them to enjoy the holiday, the season, the Creole season.
I saw you early this morning opening your doors.
Yes, Matt. Man, it's so much persons here and persons want services. So you have to be early. You have to be on the go to get it right, so that you can serve the customers, which I love to do. Just make them smile and make them satisfied, make them happy. This morning we truly want to tell you we are back again, D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. If it's your first time you're here in this program, we want to tell you welcome again. We are located on 2 Federation Drive, Goodwill, and our numbers are 449-0542. You can also reach us on our cell phones at 285-9643 or 616-7505. And we want to welcome you to D&D. Come and get your plumbing supply. Come and get your plumbing service. That's what we do. That's what we do best. You know, when it comes to plumbing, you think plumbing, you want to do plumbing, make plumbing effective, you need to come to D&D to get all your supplies. You know, we have from your pipes to your fittings to your valve, everything that you would need to get the job done in plumbing. You know, we want to tell you to come to D&D. We have all your PVC fittings. Just as you heard Franklin Moses, we have all the valves, your pressure reducing valves, you know, and this is so, I cannot stop emphasizing the importance of your pressure reducing valve and your drain system. You know, it is so crucial. You know, water coming in and water going out, that is really plumbing principle. You know, you have the fresh water, the drinking water coming into your house, but then remember it has to get out. So these two parts of plumbing system is so crucial and so important. That's what really makes the plumbing a reality. So we need to remind you of your pressure reducing valve. You know, if you have a high pressure coming to your house, it is going to cause you to have a high plumbing bill at the end of the month or year, however you do your budget or take note of your expenses, you know. So we want to encourage you, you know, to install a pressure reducing valve. If you notice that your valves are, your water flowing through the tap is so heavy, so strong, you know, you have that high pressure, glass almost want to fall in your hand, you know, you have pipe bursting, toilet running. These are symptoms of high pressure. You know, so we want to encourage you, and we also want to encourage you to do your self maintenance on your drain system. You know, we still have, always have, well, sometimes it do run out, but we right now, because of the demand, we trying our best to always have this on demand, you know, always have it on supply, you know. So we have drain busters, and persons are still coming and get theirs. Those that did not get the time to come still coming. So we want to tell you, if you haven't gotten yours, and I want to encourage you to do your self maintenance on your drain. It is very, very important. I mean, I don't want you to reach that stage where you're ready to cook and your sink is not flowing because the drain is all, the pipe, the waste pipe is all clogged up, that the water is not flowing. So we want to tell you to come down to D&D. All your plumbing fittings, the parts for the toilet, you know, Matt, persons always think when their toilet have a problem, the first thing they do is to change the toilet. There are times it need to change, but there are times it's just a little part that need to change. You know, so we have these parts. We have the flapper, we have the handle, we have the fill valve, we have the tank to bowl kit, we have we just have all the parts that you need at D&D. So we want to tell you to come down, and we also want to remind Matt, our listening audience, of our program that we started in September. You know, we have a referral program where our customers can refer their family, their friends to D&D. When they come in, if that person is a new person, they get a 15%. And we also, that same person can get 15 points on their card. We have a points on deal card, and we have a big deal for the persons that win for December. That is December 20th. We're going to have our draw, and we are telling persons, if you're a new customer, you can come in, get 15%, and continue coming. You can win a $500 in December 20th. So, and you don't have to be a new customer only, but the regular customers, it is also for them. You know, you continue to come and shop at D&D. We want to tell you, you are going to be part of that program, and you will be part of the program where you can win. Well, free lucky person, Matt, is going to win $500 large and shesh. All you have to do is to come at D&D and accumulate your points up to 500. Once you reach the point, your points reached at $500, you are qualified to win that $500 larger shesh for your Christmas. And I could imagine how much that $500 will go to that person or persons that really win that deal. So we want to also tell the referrers that the deal is for you as well. If you refer 20 persons to D&D, you are going to win a $200. If you refer 15 person to D&D, you are going to get you're going to get $150. If you refer 10 person, you will get $100. So we want to tell persons to come down to D&D. And Matt, also we want to tell our customers, last year we had our hot summer deal where we had a promotion on our water heaters. Matt, right now as we speak, we have our new arrival of our tankless water heater. I did mention it last week, and I mean it is going like hot bread. So we want to tell customers to come down. The water is cold and still getting colder. So we want to tell you to come down and get your tankless water heater. We have right now 4 heaters available. We have the instant water heater, which is the metal one. We have another water heater, which is an instant one, but it's a little box with the handheld shower. They have a lot of that in England. You could just put it right by the shower. It is only for one use, meaning you can only use it in that particular shower which you installed it. So you would not get water in your kitchen or other showers in that on that property. It's only for that shower. But also we have 3 different types of tankless water heater. Now the tankless water heater is where you could have a central unit. You install it under your kitchen sink or in the laundry, wherever is suitable for you on the step. Once it getting water in and out and it get electricity, it can fit anywhere. So we have a small one, which is a Black& Decker, and we have 2 of the Bosch, which is 8.5 kilowatts and one 10.5 kilowatts. So we have tankless water available, and we are telling customers you don't have to experience that cold water as the Christmas season draws near. You can truly enjoy that warm, nice water over your body as you take that shower after that hard days of work. So we want to encourage you to come down to get your water heater. Matt, and also coming up for the Christmas, we want to tell customers, if you have your metal shower heater and it has been there for a while, we want to encourage customers to bring it in and service. And you would be surprised the amount of lime scale that can be in the water heater that accumulates on the element that would reduce your water heat, your heating process. So you would get less heat because of so much lime scale on there, or even on the housing, the inside housing, the body on the inside of the water heater. So we want to tell you to bring in your water heater, and the price to repair it, to service it is really a deal. It is nothing much. It's here, not there. So we want to tell you to come down and bring your water heaters before that Christmas, or during the Christmas or after Christmas. January, the waters will still be piping cold. So we want to tell you to do it early so it would be ready and be used during that cold period. So we want to remind you to get your water heater service, your metal water heater, and you can just bring it in at D&D. If we have to come to you, it will be much, much more expensive. So we want to encourage you, just bring it in. You bring it in the morning, and you can get it back in the afternoon or the following morning. Terms and conditions apply. Okay. So we want to, Matt, just remind our customers this morning of our location. Remember, we are D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc., and we are located on Federation Drive. That's 2 Federation Drive, just above Najiko. As you're going up the hospital, on the right-hand side, you cannot miss us. There are 2 green doors with that orange labeled around. You cannot miss us. So we are there waiting to serve you. And we want to tell you, you can call us as well, 449-0542, or you can reach us on our cell phones at 285-9643 or 616-7505. You can also WhatsApp your quotations to us, your list, whatever material you're interested in. You can send it to us. We can send you the price. If you agree to pay for it, you can do that online via mobile banking, and we can put it together for you. We also have the privilege of delivery. So if you wanted your goods to be delivered, we can do that for you as well. Terms and conditions apply. So we want to tell you thank you so much for doing business with D&D. And if you think of coming to D&D this morning, remember we're on Federation Drive. So just come to 2 Federation Drive. You cannot miss us. And we just want to say thanks to the public for listening every Thursday again. And we want to tell everyone to have a wonderful season as we celebrate our independence, and be safe and play it safe. Amen.
Amen. Have a great independence yourself. Okay?
Yes, Matt. And just want to tell my staff good morning and thank you for the wonderful job that they do. And my wife, Deidre, have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Yes.
Have a great day.
Yes, Matt.
Bye-bye. Take care now.
Matthew,
You what? Hold on.
Sorry, sir. Where's D&D Plumbing and Electricals now everybody talking about? I said, ma'am, D&D is located on 2nd Federation Drive, Goodwill, above Nagico. It's that green and orange building. D&D, we also do services and sales, general plumbing such as PVC pipes and fittings, kitchen faucets, bathroom faucets, shower valves, and all the other functional parts needed for your loo or toilet. At D&D Plumbing, we have in stock inline ball valves, check valves, and all the other parts that are necessary for a job well done. And now for the big one, baby, don't forget your drain busters to unplug your waste pipes. People don't have to know your business. D&D also got your pressure reducing valves to reduce water intake, thus reducing your plumbing expenses. The reason why customers just keep coming to D&D is because of the great customer service, exceptional product knowledge, and hard to find plumbing items and tidbits. D&D on Lower Federation Drive, the full comprehensive plumbing services, repairs, maintenance, and installations. Just watch out for the green and orange building.
Here's a fun fact. In just 29 seconds, you can say goodbye to paper bills forever. Seriously, in 29 seconds. That's less time than this ad. Head over to discoverflow.co or visit us in-store and update your contact information now. By October 1st, your bills will be digital, easy to access, secure, and hassle-free. So what are you waiting for? This ad still has 2 seconds left, and you could have already gone paperless.
NCCU, your community financial partner, brings to you Beyond the Mortgage.
Affordable rate, affordable price, NCCU, everything nice. Go do a cost, go take a trip. Beyond the Mortgage, 246. You take the mortgage already, you make your pocket go empty. Beyond the Mortgage, NCCU will keep you steady. You need to buy a new fridge, you want to purchase a steady. Get rid of medical bills and invest in the green energy. Beyond the Mortgage, beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage. Everything nice. Beyond the Mortgage, beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage. NCCU for life. 246. Yes. 246. Wow! 246.
Beyond the Mortgage, 2% savings, 4% retirement solutions, loans available at 6%, and our special BTM line of credit. Terms and conditions apply.
Hopefully, let's chill. We're drinking Kubule, we're drinking Kubule, we're drinking Kubule, number 1 in the air. We're drinking Kubule, we're drinking Kubule, we're drinking Kubule, number 1 in the air. Down by the river, let's chill, down by the bar. Let's chill, my favorite beer. Let's chill, number 1 in Dominica. Let's chill, we're drinking Kubule, we're drinking Kubule. We're drinking Kubule, number 1 in the air. We're drinking Kubule, we're drinking Kubule, we're drinking Kubule, number 1 in the air. Kubule, let's chill.
Kubuli beer, distributed by Belfast Estate. Drink responsibly.
The United Workers' Party, Team Dominica, alongside our political leader, Dr. Thompson Fontaine, presents a diaspora engagement. Yes, diaspora engagement. When? Thursday, the 24th of October, 2024. Venue, the Dominican Public Service Union, located opposite the Botanical Garden. Be there from 10 a.m. in the morning to 12 noon. For more information, call 1767-265-0928. Happy Independence, everyone, and see you there.
This is Asa Banton, your Tropical Water Ambassador, with your hurricane tip for today. Strengthen your home. Trim trees, ensure drains are cleaned, and ensure you have sufficient plywood, aluminum panels to board up your windows and doors. Ensure that outdoor items can be secured. Be prepared, and remember to stock up on Tropical water.
New and easy way to pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
You're on your way.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Bloombox brings you our new branch right in the heart of Rosal to make things even easier for you to get all the best products we have in stock. Bloombox Rosal on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane, next to Richard Wholesale, the same block as Western Union. Bloombox Rosal, a farmer's favorite place. New location, same great products for all your planting needs. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call us at 235-3483. Bloombox, your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
Auto Trade introduces our newest line of lubricants, Valvoline, America's first branded motor oil. Valvoline has been formulating and improving motor oil longer than any other brand. From the world's first racing oil to the world's first synthetic blend, Valvoline has been trusted in engines around the world for over 150 years. Make the switch today. Choose Valvoline, the original motor oil. At Auto Trade, we only recommend the best in quality because at Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle. It's a relationship. Valvoline Lubricants, now distributed by Auto Trade.
Win tickets to your favorite events this independent season with KFC's Wall Box and Bucket. 2 tickets to White Sunset, 2 tickets to Prime, 2 season passes to the World Creole Music Festival. Simply purchase a Wall Box or Bucket for your chance to win. Write your name and phone number at the back of your receipt and drop in the box provided. Win big this independence with KFC's Wall Box and Bucket. Now that's a whoa!
Here's a fun fact. In just 29 seconds, you can say goodbye to paper bills forever. Seriously, in 29 seconds. That's less time than this ad. Head over to discoverflow.co or visit us in-store and update your contact information now. By October 1st, your bills will be digital, easy to access, secure, and hassle-free. So what are you waiting for? This ad still has 2 seconds left, and you could have already gone paperless.
It's 9:07, Dominica. We're here. In response to what Mr. Hilary Schulenfeld presented this morning, here's a question, or here's a statement. If Mr. Hillary refuses to accept the fact that these diasporans have not been voting prior to election day, he's in a state of denial. Do you still believe, after what you heard from Mr. Hillary Shillenford, that the diasporans are still voting? Don't you think it's a somewhat, as he said, is a psychological strategy to, of course, frighten you voters out there? All right, let's take a. I'm going to share again the contribution of Mr. Hillary Shillenford this morning before we move to our next stop. Mr. Hillary Shillenford speaking to yours truly a few minutes ago.
This is the usual rumor of the Labour Party, Matt. They do these things to create doubt in people's minds, to break the confidence of the people, to give them the impression that whatever you do, the election is rigged. And the people do not feel like they have to come out to take out that corrupt administration. So it's a strategy that's been working, Matt. For example, we heard that guy in the Carib Reserve,
Kelly Grant, yes.
Telling the people in the Carib Reserve and Dominica by extension, we're watching you. We can know where you vote. That is utter garbage. He was puking garbage, Matt. Matt, there's a notion, and again, the Electoral Commission, crookedly and dishonestly, not dealing with the issues of educating the people, Matt. I remember last election, I called on the commission and the chief, and I tell them we must go out there and educate people after Grano made that damaging statement, giving the people impression that the piece of document you're voting on, the ballot map, shows where it comes from. It is attached. That's something, a number or whatever it is on it. Matt, this is utter garbage. That is not true at all. Matt, nobody can know who you vote for. And I want to address Dominicans to make them know that the ballot you're voting on, there's nothing linking the ballot to any number or to any name. You understand what I'm saying, Matt? Nobody can take a ballot and know who votes on it unless if you put your name on it. Okay? So I asked the Electoral Commission last election to go out there, not after the Grano nonsense, 2 elections ago. Nothing was actually done in a professional manner or to dig it in. Maybe they said something on passant. But not the issue of people voting before election. Let me show Dominicans how impossible that is. And I tell you, it is a Labour Party rumor to break the confidence of the people, to make them believe you cannot win them because that funds already voting, and to break your confidence. Man, ballots cannot be prepared at this time. You do not know who the candidates are. How do you go and vote and you don't know who is going to be the candidates? Right? You don't know how many independents going to be on the ballot. You don't know who's going to be UWP candidates. You don't know who's going to be Freedom Party candidates. Can there be ballots not yes or no?
No.
So it's impossible. Nobody can vote now because you don't know who the candidates are. The ballot has to have everybody number on it. Everybody ballot on it and their name. So that garbage about diasporans voting, we must cut that off. Do not believe it. The next thing now.
So you think it's a psychological, they're trying some psychological strategy in this one?
But from my explanation, can't you see it is a psychological thing they're using on the opposition supporters?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Let's see it, yes or no?
Of course.
Because, Matt, there are no ballots prepared. You cannot have ballots prepared now because you don't know who going to be on the ballot. You don't know how many names going to be on the ballot. You don't know how many independent candidates going to come up. So how do you put a ballot there? The next thing is, Matt, on election day, every single box must be opened, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the box is opened, you see it is clear, you turn it over, it is locked. Right, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you give a voter, one of your voters, 50 ballots to come and put in it, it is in front of everybody. They cannot. Let's assume everybody eyes closed and 50 ballots go in. When you do the tally, 1,000 people voted. When you check the votes, 1,050 votes. Is not clear that something went wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Matt, you agree or you don't agree?
Yes, I agree. I agree. Something went wrong. Yes.
That's the problem in our elections here. Are the diasporans. They hear now. And what you need to do is to appeal to them. They are the ones who have the country in that sort of lockdown crisis. They are the ones who have Dominicans in misery before when they come here. But all of us would be able to pay them a drink. Today we cannot pay them a drink, Matt. So they are the ones who have the country in that problem. And look at what Scary does every year. But every year before Korea Music Festival,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at the roads, they are like jungle. Every road in Dominica, the side of the road, in September, early October, is like a jungle.
That's true. That's true. Very true.
You have grass coming on the road. The diasporans don't see that. As soon as October takes by the second week, all grass on the side of the road, cleanly cut, roads painted, and trying to make it look like something.
Creating an impression there.
Creating an impression. But the diasporans wouldn't know that. But the people who are internet savvy and technology savvy, they should be taking pictures by September of the road and seeing it on Facebook. So they will see an impression. Roseau River never get cleaned, except when the diasporas come in. You understand what I'm saying, Matt?
I understand you fully.
But it is clear that Roosevelt Skerrit is using the people of Dominica. He's impressing the same diasporans who come there time and time again to the show elections, and Dominicans cannot grow balls to stop them. We want to plead our cause to them that when you leave a government on us and you go back to your greener pastures, we are under fire with Roosevelt Skerrit and his administration. So, Matt, I just needed to tell Dominicans that garbage about they can know who you vote for and diasporans voting is absolute nonsense.
I'm happy I have you this morning because just yesterday I received a number of text messages to suggest to me that they are disappointed with commissioners like yourself, or both commissioners, yourself and Mr. Wayne James, always promising to talk to the people, and we've not seen you as yet. Can you give us an update as to what or when will you come forward?
When you say you have me, what you mean? You have me tied or something?
No, I don't have you tied. I'm saying I have you on the line. That's what I mean. I have you on the line. I have you on the line. Now tell me, tell me.
I think you know me.
Of course.
I'm always ready. I have no issues with speaking. Me and my partner will address you. Just, I guess within the next maybe 3 or 4 days, and I last spoke to him, say by Monday.
So you'll be ready to speak to the people by Monday next week.
Hopefully.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Mr. Eddie.
I'm saying to you, Matt.
Yes.
You know that my heart is burning with the way the commission has been run. We work as a team. When James is a solid commissioner, I don't know if I could get anybody better than him when we have the commission. He's a solid man, and I'm just waiting for him for us to come out there to engage the public, to show them step by step, and to show them where we are, what we have done, and if we don't get what we expect, we would expect then the public who asking for, not just the few people according on Kilo 85. We want everybody, labor, freedom, to make a demand from Roosevelt Scary to give the country free and fair elections. And you know what? Scary been talking down Dominicans. Oh, what's it for consultation? I got sent for consultation. What's the document? I put it, we go in there. Where you ever hear people talking to or talking down big people like that? And Dominicans tolerating that from Scary. But we run in the most corrupt administration, man. The most corrupt administration is the Labour administration, man. But we have not, for example, I would like Roosevelt Scary to tell me who in the government, who in Dominica, because everything has to be in government, some of it could be outside, who in Dominica receiving the money for the tariff? The money from our tariff plants controlled by Gadakan. Who is receiving the monies? What is the money used for? Where is it banked? Because look, we hear Gadakan getting on our project again now.
Another project?
To public works. Look, we have another project coming up, going up Grande. Our tariff speed going to take blows again. We know they're not stupid. Somebody must be cashing. Somebody cashing out. We want to know who. And not, I know one day people will have to answer. Because it's not going to stay so all the time. And not, I will prepare myself when I'm coming to you. It will be electoral reform and more. So I hope you give me some time.
Do you still, I mean, everybody's talking about snap election. Do you think we will have a snap election, Mr. Hillary Shouldn't, for our final question this morning? Do you think we will really have a snap election?
I think Roosevelt Scary would want to have a snap election. But I believe the people of Dominica know. They realize they cannot be monkeys all their life. We cannot stay as monkeys all our life and allow a man to come at election time, give us $300, $500, $2,000. We go back, get drunk, go to the polls drunk, vote for them drunk, and them so-called educated people sitting in ministry and sitting in financial center, the police officers, the teachers, who crying, and they have to do what they're not supposed to do to make ends meet at the end of the month. They will not allow Scary this time to get away with a snap election. Everybody must come on the road and shut the country down. Shut down this country. If Scary decide to give you another unlawful election, another election without reform. And Matt, I understand there's going to be a new chief elections officer. Right, Matt?
Really?
I understand that.
Oh, you understand that? Okay.
And many people have called me expressing serious concern, Matt. Serious concern. But we know what the Labour Party is like. Labour Party, wash your foot and come. Once you prepare to do what we want you to do, you are the best. I'm saying to you, I'm saying to Dominicans, if that be the case, when I do my research, I will speak out, I will lash out. And Matt, and I want to urge the President of Dominica, I want to urge the President of Dominica to stay away from politics. She must stay away from politics. I saw 2 writings from her, and both of them were totally out of place, man. Totally out of place. And when we get on your program, we may have to discuss that too.
I can't wait, but we have another program coming up, Mr. Hillary Shillingford. Thank you. Thank you for talking to us this morning. Thank you, sir. All right, thank you. Wow. Seems there's some fire in his belly this morning, Mr. Hillary Shillingford. Well, I guess just confirmed with Mr. Wayne James that they will be there on Monday. The talk on the block, Mr. Hillary Schillenfeld and Wayne James, the commissioners, will speak for about 2 hours on Monday afternoon. After, of course, promising for some time, they said they will be ready. Both commissioners will be ready to speak to the people on Monday. Somebody's asking the question: does Hillary know what happens to the ballots after they've been cast and are in possession of the government officials? The ballots have a number that is associated with the an individual, so it's likely that they can find out who you voted for. This is what somebody is alleging there. So even after the explanation this morning, there's still questions out there. Matt, does the commissioner provide and oversee the ballots? If not, Mr. Schillenford may not know what happens behind the scenes. Question: is the electoral chief officer at the same location with the electoral commission? Or the electoral officer, sorry. Is the commission present when all votes are recounted for validation and confirmation? Some of the questions being asked at this time. Of course, our next stop is with our friends there from ESMA. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? Hello? Hello? Nobody there? So I'm sure when the commissioners come in on Monday, you can ask them all the questions you want. Again, another emphasis: if Hillary refuses to accept the fact that these diasporans have not been voting prior to election, is in a state of denial. Ignoring the problem does not make it go away. Just like everyone thinks a snap election is inevitable. All right, let's see if we can take a voice note here. We don't have too much time. Moving to our next stop there. Let's take a phone call. Good morning to you. Are you there, caller? Yes?
Hey, Mr. Pelte.
Sir, good morning.
Yeah, just quickly. Hillary, blessings to you. Wayne, blessings to you. Matt, you remember a university graduate from every home, Matt? You remember that?
Mm-hmm, I remember that.
Yeah. I got Hillary telling us about Jack Gadakan getting another contract, Matt, having to do with the Grand Bay area, maybe another tariff speech again. And he's asking some good questions. But I messaged you and asked you to ask Hillary, because I heard somebody ask it to you earlier this week or last week. Is there the year on the ballot papers we voting on? And Matt, who the hell care about who know who vote? Where we are there right now, Matt? You are afraid of people knowing where you vote, or you're afraid of the Chinese and Gadakan and Anthony Hayden start kicking you left, right, and center? Losing your country to these people I just mentioned and scare it. And this cluster of criminals, Matt. What are your greatest fears? For you to get worse than where you already are, or somebody getting to know where you vote? Then for you to put all your faces, not just the boots, no, all your faces on the ground and fight to serve all your country. Or do you think somewhere else is better? Wait a few months and all you'll hear what is happening in the world. I know we are preoccupied in Siwo. Blessings, sir.
Blessings to you. It's 9:27 in the morning. This is, don't forget, there's a diaspora meeting there with the United Workers Party, PSU, this morning. There is also a health fair in the Point Michelle area from 10 to 2 this morning with Dr. Dale Dangelman. A friend who has been involved in the administration of elections in over 20 years in Dominica, he says, man, these questions don't make any sense as it relates to diasporans voting. And he has been involved in the administration of elections in Dominica over years, many, many years. So again, when the commissioners come in, come Monday, 1 o'clock, you can put all the questions to them. Good morning to you, Labor Queen, the former Labor Queen. She's no more. Good morning to you. She's standing up to her people, or for her people.
If your home and business is in a mess, you need a cleaning agent that not you can. It's the clean disinfect, deodorize, you sanitize. Long-lasting fragrance refreshes your entire home. If you're thinking of cleaning chrome and porcelain in a polyester and stainless steel, you need a cleaning agent that keeps it real and that's fast. Clean with the best. Not forgetting your clothes, sheets and all fabric. Tender fabric softener has the extreme power. Make ironing easier and faster. So clean, clean with the best. This is clean, tender and vex. Floors and walls, clean with the best. All the lamps, kitchen tiles and cabinets. Countertops and sinks. It's the clean, tender, and that distributed by Fine Foods and sold island-wide.
Do It Center shoppers, we have exciting news. Your favorite home improvement destination just got a major upgrade. Get ready to experience the all-new Do It Center online store. Fresh look, same great products, and super user-friendly. Find what you're looking for in a snap. Need assistance? We've got you covered. Connect with our live chat agents for real-time assistance. But that's not all. Introducing the convenience of seamless online payments with reliable delivery service straight to your door. Shopping for quality products has never been this easy. Don't miss out. Visit store.doitcenterdominica.com and experience the new era of our online shopping. Do It Center, your partner in home improvements.
It's 9:31 already in the morning. We haven't stopped coming up here. But on the line with me just for a few minutes. I know he's very busy getting this health fair together in the Point Michelle area, in the Mashan, in the Subuli area. We're Mashan, the yard there next to the bar. Dr. Dale Dangleben, what's going on there as you get ready for this big health fair this morning? What's going on?
Yeah, we're here. We're setting up. We've been here for maybe 45 minutes setting up. We have our different stations. We will be doing blood sugar, blood pressure. We'll be doing wound checks, and just overall education, a lot of it on diabetes, because obviously that's an issue. We have certain tables set up with free Band-Aid. We're giving away reading glasses to the first come. We have condoms. We're giving out condoms. We're giving out gauze for wound. We also have some, Tylenol over the counter. Nothing prescription, but we're here and we're ready to go. We have several wound management things, irrigations, but we have a large supply of snacks for the kids. So, and not just for the kids, but we have lots of snacks, and we have some giveaways. I think we have about, I want to say 10 packages to give away for the first, 10 people that show up. They will get a care package. Some of the care packages has, feminine products, toothpaste, toothbrush, and things like that. So, yeah, we're excited to do this, and it's not even 10 o'clock, and there's about, 8 or 9 people in the waiting area already. So we're good to go. The only thing, yesterday was very exhausting, and today we want to go from 10 to 2 and stick to the timeline. So, Nurse Kate, Zenita, my heart is here. My uncle Bentley is here, and the three of us, and, Melvina, Marshan, and Donaldson, everyone is working in unison to really, pull this up. And this is what we need to do. Like I said yesterday, the Kudma spirit, getting back to taking care of each other, no matter what, race, creed, or class, and political affiliation.
All right. Well, I wish you all the blessings there for this activity there and health here for the people of the community of Point Michelle. But as you said, a lot the people outside of the community is also invited as well.
Yep, I see some people here already that's not from Point Michelle, so that's fine. Everything within the time frame.
All right, Doctor. We'll see you sometime later. Bye bye now.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. On the telephone, we have just about 1 minute before our next stop. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yeah? Hello? Hello? Nobody there. Let's try another call. Are you there, caller?
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
How are you doing? That's Blackmore.
Hey, Mr. Blackmore, how you doing, sir?
I'm very fine. I know I'm calling into a hostile environment, but I'm used to hostility. But I'm motivated by
A hostile environment, and you've been invited so many times? No. It's not hostile. But anyway, Mr. Blackmore, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
But I'm motivated, seriously motivated by something bigger than myself and bigger than you.
Okay, good.
Which should not be an aspiration, but a duty to stand for your country.
Okay.
And I believe that the cause of your callers were calling, and who may be interested in benefiting from a dispassionate, value-free discussion on the relevance of some laws as it pertains to our behavior or responsibility or freedom. You get my point? I believe that there's at some point that maybe you may want to think that in that direction, because a number of things I've been hearing, and it's difficult to try to understand what I'm saying and not tying me to and I'm proud to be a part of the Labour Party, but at the same time, there's something bigger than all of us.
Okay.
And I believe that the responsibility, and those of us who know better, including politicians who are formally trained, to insulate their followers and Dominicans from possible legal jeopardy and injury. And I'm making reference to or understanding or lack thereof of our responsibility as citizens as it pertains to certain things we can do and we cannot do. And I want to speak frontal on the issue of the right to protest and the right to assembly, etc. Of course, in a democratic spirit, of course, the Constitution provides for that, but there's certain limitations, and there is no carte blanche right to demonstrate or to assembly, especially within the public space. And I believe it is disingenuous on anybody's part who want to create the impression that everybody, including the Blackmore, can do what he or she wants in the public space. And the answer is no. And I want us to understand that, because I'm not going to be, even if I am in politics or outside of politics, even if the Labour Party is not in office, I'm not going to support Martin, for all honesty, the blocking at any time, but any public road. The public road belongs to the.
But didn't I mean, just let's have a discussion, Mr. Blackmore. Let's just have a discussion. You remember the late Rosie Douglas?
Yes.
You remember the protest that took place during his time before as opposition?
Yeah, actually, I can recall it vividly. I just returned from on holidays while I was at the university.
Okay. Did he do something wrong at the time when he blocked the roads? Early mid 90s.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Are you making reference to the one that took place outside the ministerial building?
As it relates to the bus drivers and the increased rates increased rates. They were protesting against Eugenia Charles for increased rates. Did he do something wrong then?
Yeah, it was an unlawful protest, It was unlawful, yes. And the mere fact that the police was tolerant doesn't mean it's lawful. But what happened? Rosie, that day got rubber bullets. He crossed the Rosa River and without even touching the river. Can you recall that? And he took refuge at somebody else's home and he made fun out of it. He said when he got the rubber bullets on his bottom, he thought it was the real thing. Let us not do that, Matt. I mean,
No, I'm not saying we should. I'm saying, but was it wrong then? And comparing it to this time, why do people protest, Mr. Blackmore? Why do people protest? Why?
But I'm saying to you, you made a specific reference to a situation that I knew of.
Right.
I'd returned from studies at the time on holidays, and I can recall it vividly. And I can recall that the police invoked, and you have to understand that 1002, which speaks to the Riot Act, is a very simple piece of legislation. It only has 8 sections. But I ask you to read section 7. Once you have a gathering of 12 or more people, who the police believe at the time is behaving in any disorderly manner, and the police ask you to disperse, and they read what they call the proclamation. You get what I'm saying? You have 1 hour subsequent to that to disperse, or the police is within the right, legally, to take the necessary action to disperse the crowd. Let's not forget that. The mere fact that you're having a Wednesday march, with more than 12 people, and it is being tolerated, it doesn't mean to say that it is lawful. And the mere fact that it is peaceful, it does not mean to say it is lawful. Okay, the law stipulates, and when you make a reference to section 10, 11, and 12, are you there?
I'm still ready. I'm listening to you.
Of the Constitution that speaks to the freedom of expression, freedom of assembly and association, and freedom of movement. You have to go to subsection 2 that places a caveat and give the state the right to create a legal facility whereby the government can enact laws to do 1, to preserve public order, public health, public morality. Okay? And that is why we have the Public Order Act. We have the Police Act, 1402, Section 12, that gives the police the authority to regulate any meeting and to enter any place of amusement while on duty, to take any action to bring order. Let us not forget.
But let me ask you again, Mr. Blackman, because maybe you didn't hear the question. Why do you think people protest? Why do you think they protest?
Yeah, people have a right to protest, and I support a right to protest, but people also have a right to ensure that they follow the law. And the law requires, and that is done for deliberate purposes. It was so during Freedom Party time, it was so during Workers' Party time. The law requires under Section 4 of the Public Order Act that any group or any person who are planning a public procession, a procession is defined as a protest or a march. You understand what I'm saying? That you must 3 days before that date you intend to have that activity, write to the Commissioner of Police for a permit. The Commissioner of Police might approve it, and he might say no, but he cannot say no. If he says no, he has to refer it to the minister, who may agree with him or allow the meeting to go with conditions.
Have you seen, Mr. Blackmore, the kind of protest that takes place in neighboring islands, Martinique and Guadeloupe? Don't you think those people there are fighting for their rights? Yes.
But Matt, that's what I'm saying. You have a responsibility. You have a wonderful radio voice. You have tremendous talent, and you can reach out. You have a responsibility to be responsible. I'm saying the next fact that something is peaceful, and the police did not act, and the police was tolerant, doesn't mean that is lawful. And I'm asking you to read the judgment that was just laid down reference to the meeting, which was, of course, a procession. You had placards, you had almost 400 people. Things were being said, and the police put up the barriers, which the chief of police, by law under the road ordinance, is the authorized officer. And people remove the barriers and ask vehicles to drive into the area that was protected by the police. Once the police ask you to disperse after 4, and they read the proclamation, and you start behaving bad, the police have a right to take reasonable action to disperse the crowd. And the police.
But do you think that the police behave reasonably, Mr. Blackman? Just a question. Reasonably, how they reacted there, the truckers there in Canfield sometime last week, because we had innocent people who were not involved in that protest action being bombarded with tear gas or tear gas canisters, didn't you do the logistic to find out who is in the area, who's not? Because your very police officers were affected with with the barrage of tear gas, Mr. Blackmore. Don't you think they could have been more responsible? And you might be facing some legal action as a result, because innocent people who were not in that protest, Mr. Blackmore, were affected and now seeking medical attention.
Mark.
Yes,
I like salad, but I only eat vegetable salad. I don't eat the salad. You have to be careful the salad which you make on this and you serve. And that's that you have a responsibility. Let us talk about you're trying to expand that thing. Let us look at what
I'm having a discussion. I'm not trying to expand. I'm having a discussion.
Okay.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm saying to you that the blocking of the public road is unacceptable, is unlawful, and the police has a right to unblock the road. I'm saying I saw you. I was not there, but I saw you in the area.
Of course, I'm not afraid to say I'm here, to give support to, what is going on as a media person. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Did you see? I saw when the 40-foot container was being placed across the road. The police were there. Weren't you there? Didn't you see that?
I was there.
Okay. Did you see when the trailer was put across the road?
No, I think I was on the other side. Yes, but yes, go ahead.
Didn't you hear the police fleeing in the crowd to the streets from doing that?
I think I remember that. Yes.
Oh, you think that? Didn't you hear the police reading the proclamation? You're a bright guy. You also ought to know that. So what are you saying, that the police are supposed to stay there and allow that thing to escalate into the night?
No, Mr. Blackmore, you're going away from the conversation we're having. The police, as you said, I was there when they read the proclamation, but I'm saying, did the police themselves have that authority to bombard the area with tear gas, and these people were not involved in that protest action? Yes?
No, the police dispersed the crowd.
But we have tear gas canisters falling in people's yard that will not participate in the protest action. Do you think the police have the right to do that, sir?
The police have a right to do their job, and the police have a right to take action to curtail or to bring into an end a mob that would have escalated into a national spectacle of acrimony. And you know that.
And I heard you apologize because you think something was wrong.
The police, the fact is, you take my statement into the fullest context. The government is not about wanting the police to brutalize or to victimize people. The police have been very tolerant, and you know that. You know that. And a number of people are calling from the United States. I want to ask them to be part of a march or any protest action on the sidewalk in New York. And when the NYPD asked this was, you can recall in Canada where I lived and I studied, one of the most liberal democratic country in the world. You can recall that recently there was issues with truckers and they blocked the road, and they were given time to remove the trucks. They did not. The trucks were towed and the drivers were arrested. In Dominica, we understand it's a small country, an Arab society, and the truckers, I support the truckers' right to want to employment and want better pay. That's why the Prime Minister met with them. But I do not support. And to say that they have a right to block the road is making a salad that nobody should eat.
I never said that the police, I don't want you to misinterpret me, Mr. Blackmore. Never said that the truckers have the right to block the road, but they're standing for their rights. And every citizen of Dominica, you would agree, have a right to stand up for their rights. Would you agree with me, Mr. Blackmore? Yes?
That's what I call. I'm not sure how useful that discussion is because it seems to be not understand what I'm trying to say.
I am understanding every word you say, Mr. Blackmore. I'm saying that the people also have their rights. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
The people have the right. The people have the right to follow the law, and that's what I'm saying. And because a civilized space is not possible without an appreciation of the rule of law. Think about it, Mark. When somebody is born, a person is born with this kind of self-preservation, self-preservation inclinations. As that person is socialized into the broader space, the person learns as to how to coexist. And that is so, and then you have to bestow your personal authority that you were born with, your central authority, to ensure that there is law and order so everybody can coexist. That's how society is possible. If you have a dismantling of the rule of law, you're going to have what you call anomy. And anomy means total breakdown of social order. We don't want that in a small country like Dominica. And it's important for all of us to understand that, because as I said, the word of God,
The will what?
the word is a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
It is a circle. It's a circle, and everything comes around in a cycle. And the will doesn't revolve around only ourselves, among everybody. You have to understand that. And I said, I'm just doing that. I know you're doing that. Calling your program, because I mean, we have spoken before. Knowing that
You can call my program anytime, Mr. Blackman. I know you have been invited. I think you spoke to my boss some time ago about your willingness to come, and you've not surfaced. So I'm hoping again that when the invitation is given to you, Mr. Blackman, so you can interact with the people of Dominica, you just accept the invitation.
I can come with any one of the guys in the position. But when you come, let's come with the facts. Let's come with the law books. Let's come with the facts.
Well, what I'm asking you about, because you accepted an invitation to come on the Global View some time ago. So I'm asking you, why did you not show? Why?
When you call me, I'm open to come. I'm saying it publicly. Because I'm not scared of the fact. There are some of us who are scared of the fact. And I'm warning that. I mean, this is one small country. And the appeared anger is not going to help us.
Well, I tell you, Mr. Blackman, I want to say thank you for coming and accepting again the invitation to come on board. We want to interact with you. We are all human beings, and we should not be afraid of each other. Would you agree, sir?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so thank you very much for calling this radio. And I have not heard from our friends from ESMA just yet. But let's see if we can take a few calls. My telephones are burning up here. Hello, talk to me, yes? Are you there?
Matt.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Matt. Matt, Mr. Blackmore has no moral or whatever kind of ethic to talk. And even if he may be right, we will not listen to him. You know why? Because the truckers block the road because the politicians are not listening. Not only the politicians are not listening, they should have never gone that way. The citizens of Dominica should have been benefiting from this project. And tell me, Mr. Blackmore, if the traffic was flowing, would you have seen the truckers? Would the Prime Minister have invited them to his office to talk to them? No. It's because the traffic stopped, because they blocked it. That is why. And Mr. Blackmore, is there any statute of limitation on these offenses? Why did Roosevelt Skerritt nominate Charles Savarin to be the president of Dominica, knowing that he had committed such offenses? The president, knowing that he had committed such offenses, why did they nominate him to be the president? You know, Roosevelt Skerritt said what Charles Savarin did was different. The people followed his lead. That's the words, of Roosevelt Skerritt. That's his words. So because he's your supporter, he gets a slap on the wrist and he becomes president. Similarly, you have Isaac, who was the loudest man saying Skerritt must go. When he jumps on your wagon, all the charges are dropped against him, and then he's raised to the position of Speaker of the House. This is what we're looking at, Matt. A politician who takes people from the other side, brings them in, drops the charge, causes the trust by his influence, because he's not directly responsible. But somehow, by the influence of the Prime Minister, these charges get dropped. And next thing, these people are promoted to high positions.
All right, caller. Thank you very much, sir, because the telephones are going crazy here. The police will not work. The fire service will not work. The hospital will not work. That's one quote that I forgot to bring up to Mr. Blackmore. Was this an illegal action, Mr. Blackmore, when Mr. Savarin said this in the 70s? Was it this illegal? The police will not work. The fire service will not work. The hospital will not work. Was that an illegal action? Mr. Blackmore, if you're hearing my voice at this time, maybe you should call back. On the telephone, yes? Good afternoon.
Yes, good morning, Matt. How you doing,
I'm
Matt?
trying my best.
Matt, Blackmore will not come on the radio because Blackmore knows people will put questions to him that he will not be able to answer, but he will stay behind the scene and he will call you so no one will put questions to him. Blackmore speak on them and I barely understand 3/4 of what Blackmore saying. I couldn't understand.
He's using very technical terms, yes.
Yes. 3/4 of what he was saying, I couldn't understand it. Mr. Blackmore, As a citizen of the country, I would like to ask you, is it true that you had a lady and she was carrying a child for you and you beat her till the baby died? Is it true, Mr. Blackmore? I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you another question, Mr. Blackmore. After the hurricane, did you send some police to guard certain people for you to prevent other people from coming to see them? Is it true? Was that legal, Mr. Blackmore? Are you doing a lot of things in that country? And are you think it wouldn't? A question I'm asking, eh? So don't send lawyer paper for me. I'm asking a question. I have a right to ask a question. It's up to you to answer if it's true or not, because you say you always have the facts. So I'm asking you the question because I don't know the facts. Them people doing too many things in the country. Why you think, because he hear Hillary called there this morning, he jumped to threaten people? You can't threaten people, sir. What people we Dominicans have to do, we will do it. We will do it. You should have done it a long time ago. Kick Roosevelt carry to the curb. That you should have done a long time ago, but you are afraid to do it. And you know what? A lot of things you're doing is not right. You should have done it. People like you had the opportunity and the privilege to do it, and you did not do it. So don't come on the radio calling to blessing and put your gibbering nonsense to people. Bye-bye.
9:54. Again, Mr. Blackmore, you're always welcome. And I think Mr. G and the team invited you to Global View. He said he can come anytime. So, Mr. G, maybe he did not get the phone call. 4493-095 9697. So you can call him again. He said he's willing to come and talk to you guys. Hello, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh.
Mr. Perte, am I dreaming? Is that how they call it, a replay match?
No, you're not dreaming because he called me. I did not call him.
But Matt, the first time he called, wasn't there a promise for him to come and sit with you?
He made a promise to speak to Mr. Sheridan, Greg, on Global View.
Oh, Sheridan. And when Sheridan them called him, they never made contact with him, Matt.
No contact, yes.
Quite conveniently so. Matt, what Blackmore is trying to prove, that shameless, irrelevant, discarded by his God spirit. What is he trying to prove, Matt? Huh? I mean, my brother, if you have anything to do to redeem yourself, is to divorce, disengage, dislodge yourself from these criminals. Well, maybe you're implicated. Maybe. Are you implicated in all the crimes and the corruption and the thievery and the rapid accumulation of wealth? So it's like a cult, some cult or some gang or something for you to enter the mat. You have to kill somebody and they have you on record on videos and whatever. So you can never go against the organization. It's still death do us part. So I'm not seeing where that man can come, where he know, where Anthony Wadiastafan, a senior counsel, an advisor, an attorney to the Dominican Lethal Party. Let me try to be already called name and surname. He said it was a constitutional, criminal, cool wash brigade. Well, I'm putting criminal there, man, because how can you overthrow a government by stoning the government out of office and you dare to say as a lawyer, a senior counsel at that, it was constitutional? Now all you want to have all kinds of terms and conditions imposed, forced down the throats of people. Blackmore, you don't understand young people these days, man. You think they're afraid to die. They're not afraid to kill one another. You want to come with all your empty threats and come in and talk about what is legal or unconstitutional. But people are soft with all you and the people are going to get nasty. Because poverty is the collective commonality that is going to move Dominicans simultaneously against you criminals. Blessings.
Blessings to you, 449309. Matt, you should have told Mr. Blackmore that he must be the last person to instruct you on what is illegal or constitutional. At 9:57, the telephone calls are going on there. Crazy, and I have to get to this meeting there with the United Workers' Party for a few minutes at 10 o'clock. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes?
Matt, I don't know how I forgot this point, but this is the point that I'd like to push in Mr. Blackmore's face. Mr. Blackmore, speaking of the Constitution, Dominica has no opposition leader at this point, and the Constitution says there must be an opposition leader. Mr. Blackmore, you want to follow the Constitution? Go whisper in Roosevelt Skerritt's ear that he better put an opposition leader there. Because if we decide to revoke, the 600 police of Dominica cannot stop us if we're going to rectify the Constitution and put an opposition leader in place. So before you come and talk about Constitution, get a bloody opposition leader in place now. Thank you, man.
All right, thank you, Matt. The fact that Mr. Blackmore, somebody suggesting that, is calling you means that they are realizing that the people are fed up, including their own supporters. 9:58, 2 minutes to the hour of 10 o'clock. Yes, talk to me. Yes, good morning.
Matt, I sent a clip for you yesterday. I will send it for you today because I suspect Blackmore was coming today, Matt.
You suspected that? You
Yes,
suspected that?
Yes, I suspected Blackmore was coming today because he said he's a bold face. He's fighting for his life. He's fighting for relevance. He's fighting for importance for Skerritt to keep him because, Skerritt does not kick them to the curb. Skerritt already start to kick him to the curb already. Because Blue asked some questions that Reginald Austri answer for us, Tell us about Blackmore. Are we using the police force to go behind his bosses and them and to intimidate people? Reginald Austri, that is why I send it because I like to hear it from Reginald Austri to remind Dominicans that we don't have anything about Minister of Justice. That is just a young boss that there. You take a hypocrite, a man that have no desire, no care for justice and law and order, and that is why he want to use Valerie and all of those incompetent police officers, those criminals to do their dirty work. So that is why we must play the tape to remind Blackmore that we check him as we regard him as a lawless criminal. Blackmore, we don't have no regard or respect for you when it comes to talk about law and constitution. Anytime you talk about law and constitution, you just upset us and make us remember all the criminal activity that you yourself presiding over in Dominica, my brother. Go and put your hand between your leg, Blackmore. Go and put your hand between your leg, my boy. Thanks a lot, man.
All right, let's get personal here. All right, let's go back to the telephone. Are you there? Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
morning to you and morning to your listeners. Matt, in spite of everything, I want to commend Mr. Blackmore because in the Labour Party, it's only James Henderson and Reuben Blackmore that will speak to you. All the other ministers, they don't come forward, Matt, even if you try to get them even, but at least, whether we like it or not, Matt, whether we give him blows or not, at least we make some effort to call. You understand? So I want to commend him, Matt, and I want to tell him, keep to his words, come up on the program. But I honestly want to commend Mr. Blackmore for calling you this morning. Because the other ministers don't do it, man. They don't do it at all.
Okay, Copel, thank you for commending the minister for speaking to me this morning. 449, again, Mr. Blackmore, you're always, I told you this morning, you're always welcome. Call me anytime, anywhere. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes, good.
Yeah. Good morning,
we can agree to disagree. Talk to me, yes.
Yes, Matt, very interesting conversation this morning, Matt.
Yes.
I listened to Mr. Blackmore this morning, and I also, from my little visual, through technology, I assessed the situation to do with the protest. I listened to Mr. Blackmore, this morning discussion with you. Matt, I'm going to ask you a first question. Matt, when in your lifestyle, you personally, at what point do you what would be a reason for you to apologize to somebody?
Because you feel sorry and you feel that you have done wrong?
Okay, that's point number one. Remember that. Take that and put that on the side. Evidence number one. The first thing Mr. Blackmore did was to apologize for it's an indirect admittance to doing wrong, right? Which I feel he should have been more calculated with his words in his apologetic statement. You have to be very, very, very smart when you speak and know how to put words together so it don't come back to bite you, to be tendered in as evidence on any situation that can come out of that. And that's what might happen. Now, Matt, I assess the situation to do with the protest. I assess the position of the police while they disperse tear gas while they claimed there was blockage and they had to disperse the people. Man, let me ask you the first question. What was impeding on the roadway of that bypass from Kenfield to Roseau, man?
I think they were trying to access the
No. Listen to me. Let's go
the
straight.
trucks.
The trucks.
Mm-hmm.
The trucks. Matt, if a truck is impeding on the flow of traffic under any circumstances worldwide, what do you do, man? Any motor vehicle.
You try to get the truckers to remove the vehicles.
If you cannot get a trucker to remove a vehicle based on under the protest action, what is your next line of function in terms of security, whatever you might want to do?
You can try and maybe remove. You can have cranes to remove the vehicles. You have to try everything. You have to go and negotiate and negotiate with the truckers. Try something and come down to their level and talk to them.
Right, that did not work. The roadway was obstructed by trucks. It is not the public who had to suffer from the malfunctioning and the lack of equipment by the Dominica or the state, Dominica Police Force or the state. They did not have any tow trucks to clear the roadway.
True.
The blockage of the road was not a human blockage, Matt. Let's get that in perspective.
Yes.
There were trucks blocking the road. There were owners of the trucks. And Mr. Blackmore admitted, my dear friend, all due respect, sir, you admitted to that in your own statement a while ago, cross-referencing an action that was done in the States. And that's exactly what should have happened. They told the trucks, according to what you said, from the protest in the truck in Canada, whatever, and then they got the owners, and then they charged the owners. Now, if you don't have the ability to move the truck, at the end of the day, it still doesn't answer or give conclusion to what you want to do. I will tell you why, Matt. When you disperse tear gas and the people move away from what's impeding in the roadway, which are the vehicles, you still don't have a tow truck to get them out of there. So tell me what purpose you served. You get my point? Now, if you still want to compromise for the owners to come to take the truck to move it away from the blockage, you infringe on that happening because you actually drove them away from the area through tear gas.
And the trucks were still there.
Exactly. So you have to have better and more tactical ethics as to how you approach a situation. Matt, you were there. Did you notice that the police stationed on the western side of the housing scheme? Did you notice that?
On the western side of the housing scheme? On the other side, yes.
By the runway.
Yes.
By the runway, in the open field, right?
That's what they were,
But
yes.
Adjacent to them was the highway, and there was houses.
Mm-hmm.
They propelled their tear gas towards the dwelling direction, Matt. Zero assessment of technical security, technical ethics.
And of course, some of the police officers themselves were tear gassed.
Right. So that is why they had no reason. That is why there were reasons why tear gas ended up in people's yard. They did not take a strategic tactical position, although they engaged in excessive force before exhausting all the legal avenues of getting the roadway open, Matt. Matt, I also want my good friend JJ, all due respect, one of the most brilliant policemen on the force. When he was giving the announcement, he also told people to go home. You cannot watch a Dominican and tell them where to go. It was a little uncalled for by telling me to go home, as if I'm in Russia or I'm by King Jong-un. You understand? You can tell them disperse and go about your daily business, but you cannot direct them as to where to go. You understand, Matt? The police did not try to unblock the roadway from a tactical point of view, where they were on the road trying to move people or the vehicles away from the road. Matt, you go to New York already.
Many
when
times.
there is carnival in North Eastern Parkway and only bans on the people on the road and 6 o'clock what do you notice?
I don't know from what perspective Notice like
Okay,
what? Like
you see
what?
a barrage, first thing you see coming down is a sea of police sweeping the entire Eastern Parkway roadway.
Oh, that's for sure, yes.
Right. At the back of them, you have sweepers cleaning the roadway.
One
you
time.
have tow trucks one time in case there's anything that will obstruct the purpose of the clearing the roadway for motor vehicle access. You see how ethics are put into perspective, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
So the police cannot use their ignorance of lack of equipment, tactical strategy, exhausting all non-risky avenues as an excuse for just coming and just bust their ass. And then Mr. Blackman have to go by a daycare and tell them he is sorry. You cannot tell them you are sorry, you did nothing wrong. You can explain to them there were consequences, whatever. But it's not about you sorry because you just admitting to doing wrong. There was no reason. And he was in the best position to avoid that because he was the parliamentary representative of that same area. And housing scheme is a big stronghold of his own man.
He's no longer the power rep. He's no longer the power rep. Casson Lanfield is now the power rep. Casson Lanfield, okay?
He is the one that continuously gives endorsement for Kasani. It does Kasani come there by default. Don't forget that. Blackmore belong to Ken Filmao constituency.
Well, I'll tell you what, we have to take you out of this time because, of course, we have another sub coming up, and I have to go to this opening ceremony there, the United Workers' Party meeting in the diaspora. So we'll come back and talk. 1:30 this afternoon, we have, of course, Mr. Vesco Jones and his attorney to give us an update. But we'll talk. I'm sure we have Mr. Blackmore's recording. We can talk about that some other time. But stick around, Dominica. This is the Hot Seat Dominica's most talk about talk show. Black Pepper, thank you for talking to us. We're going to come back.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Shop smart at S-Mart. Can you get me some Lotto?
Oh, my favorite shop.
Smart at S-Smart.
Can I get a top-up flow and digital?
Shop smart at S-Smart.
Sunday to Sunday.
Open on holidays.
Shop smart at S-Smart.
So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices.
Shop smart at S-Smart.
Gotta get it juicy, yo. You got to get it juice right. Gotta get the real juice, the one with the fruit inside. Yeah.
No ordinary fruit make it into fruta. We carefully select the juiciest, fruitiest fruit.
Looking for a taste, yo. You know when it's juice right. If it's the best fruit, you know there's fruit inside. Yeah.
So you get the real fruit in every sip. Fruta, only the best get juice.
Fruta, juice right. Yeah.
Do It Center shoppers, we have exciting news. Your favorite home improvement destination just got a major upgrade. Get ready to experience the all-new Do It Center online store. Fresh look, same great products, and super user-friendly. Find what you're looking for in a snap. Need assistance? We've got you covered. Connect with our live chat agents for real-time assistance. But that's not all. Introducing the convenience of seamless online payments with reliable delivery service straight to your door. Shopping for quality products has never been this easy. Don't miss out. Visit store.doitcenterdominica.com and experience the new era of our online shopping. Do It Center, your partner in home improvement.
A fresh market. When money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. A fresh market, never disappointed. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Your one stop. Your money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market, never disappointed. Fresh market.
Come this year to deliver flowers, royal homegrown.
Q95, the big station, presents Kudos to Our Heroes. Our 17th Dominican national hero is distinguished Dominican-born international athlete Thea Lafong Gatson, Dominica's first historic Olympic triple jump gold medalist, having reached the highest level of excellence in the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. Our Kudos to Our Heroes Committee will recognize, honor, and award Miss Thea Lafong Gatson on Monday, October 28th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Q95, the big station, for her consistent, valuable, transformational contribution to sports, and particularly in the thrilling triple jump event. Miss Thea Lafong Gatson has inspired Dominicans, and especially the youth at home and abroad, in numerous ways, with her friendly, caring character, hard work, humility, and for her extensive contribution to Dominica's sporting culture, among many other delightful traits. She will always, without any doubt, be remembered as having encouraged and inspired her many fans, friends, and associates to reach out and strive for excellence and be the best that they can be at whatever they set out to do in their lifelong journey. She has already influenced many to reach the highest levels in sports, and some are now at the pinnacle of their careers. Kudos to Miss Thea Lafong Gatson, her wonderful husband Aaron Gadson, her mom Anastine, her dad Dorian, and members of her immediate family at home and abroad. Thea is indeed a true Dominican hero for instilling a positive mental attitude in the sporting dialogue and for being a great Dominican who demonstrated that any ordinary person can do extraordinary things. Q95 family listeners at home, in the region, and worldwide. Tune in on Monday, 28th October from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Join us live on air or on Facebook or YouTube to appreciate, recognize, honor, award, and extend kudos to our 17th Dominican national hero, phenomenal sports icon, Thea Lafong Gatson, only on Q95, the big station.
To be the best that they can be. Nothing can more retard a nation than this incentive and victimization. No drive to succeed, no honor to serve. When people cannot receive what they deserve, men who held their dignity in their commitment.
All right, it's already 10:17 in the morning time. Q95 FM radio. Of course, when I get back, we'll be speaking with Greta Roberts, Issa Trading Limited.
Dominique, c'est Périano. C'est là nous fêtes, c'est là nous lever, c'est là nous vous mettez louer. Tous les jours, putain, qu'à tout n'est plus à plus prouver. Dominique, ou pas pour s'en nous l'a aimé. La vie nous c'est ça, Dominique, tout ça nous c'est ça. La vie nous, tiens à nous, tout c'est ça. La vie nous c'est ça, Dominique, tout ça nous c'est ça. La vie nous, tiens à nous, la vie nous, t'as la nous, tout c'est ça.
Oh boy, Greta dancing away. And just a quick correction, it's Greta Henry.
La vie pas pas psycho. Tout n'est pas tête, tout n'est pas quoi, chouchou, capelle ouais. Mais nous tout espoir, un jour que fait prier. Aïe aïe aïe, ou pas pour se faire nous que nous même pour, ou pas que oui payer. La vie nous c'est ça, il est tout ça, nous c'est ça. La vie nous, c'est à nous, tout c'est ça. La vie nous c'est ça, il est tout ça, nous c'est ça. La vie nous, c'est à nous, la vie nous, c'est à nous, tout c'est.
All right, good morning to you, Greta. How are you doing?
Good morning, DJ Shad. I'm doing quite well. I mean, this is the favorite time of year for me. This is my season, and I can see that you two are enjoying my season of year. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to all Dominicans. Those of you who are here for the Independence holiday, welcome, welcome, welcome home. Those of you who are listening from out of state, I know that you have your luggage packed and your ticket in hand, and we look forward to seeing you coming. Welcome to this radio infomercial. This has been brought to you with the kind compliments of the management and staff of ESA Trading Limited. To those of you who have come and you have come to the store, you've come looking for the drinks and the eats and the service and everything beautiful and wonderful that you hear about in our infomercials, you have already come to the store. You put your bags down, you're coming from the port, you come with your luggage, and you come to see, you come to shop. Welcome. And those of you looking forward, we too look forward to seeing you. Welcome to this infomercial. This is going to be our final information, I think, before the independence. And we're going to be telling you about all the good stuff that we have for you at ESA Trading Limited. Our deals, our promotions, our best prices and top quality products. And we're going to do one commercial break and we're going to come right back. Mountaintop, natural spring water. All bottled water is not created equally. There is bottled water and then there is mountaintop, natural spring water. Mountaintop natural spring water, sourced from healthy, mineral-rich Caribbean's natural springs. It is the best tasting water of all. It is also healthy with natural minerals. Some other bottled waters remove the natural minerals which we need to have a healthy balance, but Mountaintop keeps them for us, just as nature intends it to. So for great tasting and healthy bottled water, choose Mountaintop natural spring water. It is the best for you. Available at ESA Trading Limited in 500 ml, 1.5 liter, and 5 liter bottles. Retail and wholesale prices start from $1.95. ESA Trading Limited, making a difference for you. And we continue to wish everyone coming in a very happy welcome home, happy independence from all of us at ESA Trading Limited. A very special welcome to all our visitors from St. Vincent. or if you attended any of the universities in St. Vincent and you are back home, we want to say welcome to you. Welcome to Dominica. Welcome home. Welcome to ESA Trading Limited. And at ESA Trading Limited, we have the best memories for you from St. Vincent, and that is your mountaintop natural spring water, the ones that you know and you trust. If you are visiting from Barbados or Guyana and you're living in Dominica, you already know that your loved ones will be coming home for independence. You invited them to Dominica to see how you live and what you enjoy. You know that they're not going to have any worries, any problems, because ESA Trading Limited has great deals on the rums that they know and trust. XM rums this independence season from 5 year, 10 year, and 15 year. We have excellent independence deals for you. XM rum 5 year is only going to cost you $19.95 per bottle. XM 10 year rum, $48 per bottle, and XM 15 year rum is only going to cost you $65. For visitors, thus far, you've been treated real good by whoever your host may be, and you're already thinking of leaving him some fine choice Caribbean rum. Come to ESA Trading Limited and you have absolutely no problem in choosing that rum, okay? It is the best taste in rums. XM rums, 5, 10, and 15 year. We urge you to come to ESA Trading Limited and visit us today. We are located at the corner of Kennedy Avenue, that's on the Bayfront. And for those of you who have been away from home for quite a long time, we are located at the former Emens building. So if you remember where the Emens building is, this is where ESA Trading Limited is now located. Welcome to stop and shop with us. Okay, so last week on our last radio infomercial, we were talking about the Pure Heaven juices. And we've had customers come in and they say, Greta, we heard you talk about it. We are coming just to try the Pure Heaven juices. And we have had excellent reviews. So for those of you who haven't tried it, come in and taste what juice is supposed to taste like. You buy it in the box and you're going to have a definite taste of juice, the flavor juice that you miss. There's that you can use if you're mixing a cocktail. If you just, hey, I need a tall glass of refreshing juice to keep me during the course of this day. Pure Heaven fruit juices at ESA Trading Limited. 1 liter box. This is what is going to do it for you. We have them in apple. This is 100% pure apple juice. Multivitamins with Pure Heaven multivitamins with multivitamins included. Pure Heaven pineapple, coconut, and this is the biggest help if you are making your pina colada. And we also have Pure Heaven tropical juice made from pure fruit juices. So visit ESA Traded Limited today. When you come in, you're going to taste, you're going to compare, and you're going to know what quality and price is all about. Okay, so there are two things happening with Pure Heaven Juice. I mean, the talk is out and it's all about Pure Heaven Juices. And two things are happening with Pure Heaven this weekend at ESA Trading Limited. On Friday and Saturday, customers are able to come into the store and we're going to allow you to sample the Pure Heaven apple juice. So you've never heard it before. You've seen it on this in the store, but you haven't tried it yet. And your curiosity has aroused. Curiosity is now hit you and you are ready. We're going to have sampling of our Pure Heaven apple juice at the store this weekend. On Friday, when you come in, you can sample Pure Heaven apple juice with Frankie's luncheon meat and Cleo baked beans. Okay, these are samples that you're going to be having on Friday and on Saturday. No, on Friday, sorry, you have Pure Heaven apple juice with Cleo baked beans and Cleo canned tuna. This will be on Friday. You'll sample Pure Heaven apple juice with Cleo baked beans and Cleo canned tuna. And on Saturday, you'll be able to sample our Pure Heaven apple juice with Frankie's luncheon meat and the Cleo baked beans. Now, the second thing about Pure Heaven juices that is that they are bundled and they are accompanied with another item, and you are going to get this bundle for special low price. I'm going to tell you what the bundles are all about. So first bundle, you have the Pure Heaven apple juice with Cleo flaked tuna, and you are only going to pay $9 for these two items bundled together. Your Pure Heaven apple juice, and I'm talking about 100% pure apple juice with your Cleo flaked tuna in a can. You're only going to pay $9. Then we have Pure Heaven apple juice with Cleo baked beans. These two are bundled for $9.95. Pure Heaven multi-fruit juice. This one is my favorite, and you're going to have it with cheese licks crackers. You know, those cheese licks crackers, these are crackers and they have the cheese in the center and you can just open it and lick it out. So this is bundled with your multi-fruit juice, and you're only going to pay, listen, just $9. We have Pure Heaven tropical juice with your Anchor corned beef for corned beef lovers. You're going to have a treat. Your Pure Heaven tropical juice with your Anchor corned beef 7 ounce, only $12.95. This is what Esau Trading Limited is all about. It is saving. Remember, you have loved ones coming in. You're going to be spending. You're going to be having a good time. And Esau Trading Limited wants to ensure that you save. You are hydrated, your thirst is being quenched, your eats are taken care of, and we are just in it to see that you have a wonderful time. We continue with the bundling of Pure Heaven juices. We have Pure Heaven multi-fruit juice with Eat Fit multigrain biscuits. Let's talk healthy, let's talk taste, let's talk delicacies. Pure Heaven multi-fruit juice with Eat Fit multigrain biscuit, only $10.95. And for those of you who want to take it up a notch, you have the taste of pure quality, fine quality, palatable for the rums. We have your XM 5-year rum. Good morning, Mr. Jammers. XM 5-year rum with Pure Heaven apple juice, only $27.95. Pure Heaven apple juice with Frankie's luncheon meat, only $9.50. And there's no way I could forget. I'm already getting a text. Miss Henry, don't forget, I've tried it and I like it. I buy it every time. Cleo mackerel and Frankie's bundled together. Cleo mackerel and Frankie's luncheon meat, 200 grams for only $5.50. We're going to do a quick commercial break and we're going to come right back. Attention homeowners, contractors, tradesmen, and all. Here's great news from Eaststar Trading Limited. Just received a wide range of German premium quality power tools, vacuum cleaners, cement mixers, power wash machines, and more. And grass cutters at only $595. Visit our showroom opposite of the supermarket on the bayfront for world-class Ronix power tools, swipers, power car wash, spray guns, and many more items. All are 220 volts to 50 hertz and all at affordable prices. Eaststar Trading Limited, making a difference for you.
All right, so welcome back. Of course, all your needs, all your essentials at Issa Trading for this year's independent season. All right, so we're just gonna play a little there from Sonia Lloyd. It's Greta Favorites time.
Okay, as much as I love this song, DJ, I have to know that I'm at work and I need to get my work done. Okay, and for those of you who have projects to complete, you know, hey, this is our season where we get to make a little extra money with the house. You have this little apartment that you want to get fixed. There's work that you need to get done. Hey, you need to do the finishing touches, complete the guest bedroom, fix up the driveway, the cupboards, etc. in time, and you want to get it complete. The easiest way to get that done is by using your Ronix tools. Ronix power tools They are available at ESA Trading Limited, and I'm talking about German quality power tools. For those of you who know about it, Max, good morning to you, my friend. I don't know much about tools, but hey, whenever there's a product, I need to know about it because I need to market it. I go to the professionals. I ask them to come in and take a look and tell me what you think. And we've been getting excellent reviews thus far. The sales have been quite great. So for those of you, hey, you have these projects to complete. You do not have that labor that you would like to have, that manual labor. The quickest and easiest way to get it done is to visit ESA Trading Limited and get your Ronix tools. And we are talking about German quality power tools. We have a wide range of vacuums. For those of you, you're going to rent out that apartment and you're scared of putting down your rug. Hey, I have a nice rug, but I'm afraid of putting it. What is going to happen to it? At ESA Trading Limited, in the Ronix tools and equipments, we also have a wide range of vacuum cleaners. And the prices are excellent. Those who come and take a look at it, those professionals, those who know about these equipments, those who know about the tools, they come and they love the prices. So, hey, I don't want anybody to take advantage of you. I do not want you, a customer, a listener, and like Matt would have said, in this hard guava season, to rob you of anything, especially when you need a good quality, a top quality product for a great price. You have no choice but to come to ESA Trading Limited at our showroom and visit us today. Okay, come and take advantage of this vacuum cleaners. You have that nice rug and you have it hiding for a long time because you're afraid, how am I going to get it clean? And vacuums are expensive. You come to ESA Trading Limited where you get a top quality product at the best affordable price. Some of the items from Ronix that we have available, especially for those in the construction business, we have the sliding meter saw, we have the demolition hammer. This is just the quickest way to get it done. It's a lot of mud now, and we need to build that driveway. You need to fix the driveway. Probably the pathway is a bit damaged. The quickest way to get it repaired, the sledgehammer is not going to cut it down for you in time. You have the demolition hammer from the Ronix tools. We have electric hoist. I mean, now you have to be bringing in this you have to be bringing in the bed, and you have stairs, you have flights, you have apartments. You cannot pass this way or that way. You need to bring it up. We have the hoist cable for you at ESA Trading Limited. We have the bandsaw, bench grinders, electric routers, the cordless drill set, quite a wide range of equipments from Ronix, and I will continue to tell you that these are German quality tools. So you need to visit us at ESA Trading Limited. Cesarin and Lynn Augustus from New York, hey, welcome home. And I'm sorry about those who cannot come home for some reason or another. You have to be working and you're missing out on the good time. We get the messages, I get the calls. Spouses come and they say, my wife couldn't come this time, this person couldn't come that time, and hopefully I may be able to package something from us at ESA Trading Limited and send to you because I know you would have loved to. Now, for those of you who are thinking of coming down and what am I going to, you have the kids with you, they're accustomed of eating in a particular way out of state, and you want to ensure that they have exactly what they normally love to eat. We have quite a wide range of food items that they can be provided with at ESA Trading Limited. Our prices are affordable with brand names that you know and you love. So you have absolutely no worries when it comes to their foods, when it comes to their drinks, when it comes to their snacks. Prices are the most affordable and the best with us at ESA Trading Limited. Sean is looking at the clock. I am looking at the clock, and I can see that my time is already up. So I advise you, those of you who are listening to this radio infomercial, you keep hearing about us all the time. Visit us today at ESA Trading Limited. We are located at the corner of Kennedy Avenue and the Bayfront in Roseau. That's the former Emens building. For those of you who have been out for a while and then you're coming back home and you're longing to come to ESA Trading Limited, we have quite a wide variety of household items. You've just finished the apartments, you need the beds to put in there. Yes, these are available. you have the blow up beds and you're missing the pumps, yes, we have pumps available for you at ESA Trading Limited. You're going to be partying as a group, you're going out on tour, you need a cooler to put the drinks. These are available and so much more at ESA Trading Limited. So, from all of us at ESA Trading Limited, we want to wish you a very, very happy independence. You're going to be coming to us to get your drinks, to get your chasers. We want to advise you to drink moderately. Our drinks are well packaged, especially the XM rums. If you have to take a gift back to a friend, you're going back to see a friend of yours who's from Guyana or Barbados, and they know the XM and they love it and they cannot get it. It is already well packaged, well prepared for you. All you do, you buy a bottle, you get clearance, and you get out of state with it. Once again, from all of us.
And is there any independence deals, any giveaways and stuff?
Oh, yes, there are deals. We have bundles. If you go up to the showroom, there are also deals. Those of you who are coming to shop at the supermarket, you will see we have the shelf. As soon as you enter the door, we have the shelf with the deals for you. Or your XM ROMs are also on special deals. Quite a lot happening for customers at ESA Trading Limited. Don't forget, this weekend when you come, you'll be sampling your Pure Heaven juice, your Pure Heaven apple juice. You'll be sampling Cleo baked beans. You'll be sampling Frankie's luncheon meat, Cleo tuna. All these compliments all of us at ESA Trading Limited.
All right. So thank you, Greta.
Okay, thank you, Sean. And on behalf of all of us at ESA Trading Limited, have a happy independence, everybody.
Attention homeowners, contractors, tradesmen, and all. Here's great news from Eaststar Trading Limited. Just received a wide range of German premium quality power tools, vacuum cleaners, cement mixers, power wash machines, and more. And grass cutters at only $595. Visit our showroom upstairs of the supermarket in the bayfront for world-class Ronix power tools, wipers, power car wash, spray guns, and many more items. All at 220 volts to 50 hertz, and all at affordable prices. Keystar Trading Limited, making a difference for you.
Dominique, c'est payant. C'est là nous fête, c'est là nous lever, c'est là nous faudrait te louer. Tous les jours, putain, car tout n'est plus à plus mauvais. Dominique, ou pas pour faire peine, nous l'a aimé. La vie nous c'est ça, Dominique, tout ça, nous dit c'est ça. La vie nous, j'ai à nous, tout c'est ça. La vie nous c'est ça, Dominique, tout ça, nous dit c'est ça. La vie nous, j'ai à nous, la vie nous, t'as la nous, tout c'est ça. Catine la vita ya pamsipo, tutu neba da tutu neba kwa chouchou, kapele we. Et nous toutes les espoirs, un jour que fait payer. Aïe aïe aïe, ou pas pour se faire nous que nous même ou pas que oui payer. La vie nous c'est ça, il est tout ça, nous c'est ça. La vie nous, j'ai à nous, tout c'est ça. La vie nous c'est ça, il est tout ça, nous c'est ça. La vie nous, j'ai à nous, la vie nous, t'as la nous, tout c'est ça. Dominique, ou pas pour se plouer. En soleil et puis nous pas que quitter au ça, c'est pour sonner. Nous qui travaillons pas oui pour pas pour se donner d'expériment. Dominique, c'est pays nous, c'est pour ça, nous portons tellement. La vie nous c'est ça, Dominique, tout ça nous c'est ça. La vie nous, chez à nous, tout c'est ça. La vie nous c'est ça, Dominique, tout ça nous c'est ça. La vie nous, chez à nous, la vie nous, talent nous, tout c'est ça. La vie nous c'est ça, Dominique, tout ça nous c'est ça. La vie nous, chez à nous, tout c'est ça. La vie nous c'est ça, I Dominique, tout ça nous c'est ça. La vie nous, chez à nous, la vie nous, talent nous, tout c'est ça. La vie nous, chez à nous, la vie nous, talent nous, tout c'est ça. Dominique, c'est pays à nous. C'est là nous fêtes, c'est là nous les faits, c'est là nous voudrions te louer. Tous les jours, putain, car tout n'est plus à plus prouver. Dominique, ou pas pour se faire, nous l'a aimé. La vie nous c'est ça, Dominique, tout ça nous c'est ça. La vie nous, j'ai à nous, tout c'est ça. La vie nous c'est ça, Dominique, tout ça nous c'est ça. La vie nous, j'ai à nous, la vie nous, talent nous, tout c'est ça. Calculer la vie par un pomme si beau. Tout n'est pas bête, tout n'est pas quoi, chouchou, café les ouais. Mais nous tous les espoirs, un jour que va payer. Aïe aïe aïe, ou pas pour se faire, nous qui nous même ou pas que vous t'aider. La vie nous c'est ça, il est tout ça, nous c'est ça. La vie nous, j'ai à nous.
All right, so stay tuned for an infomercial. Coming up next with Electoral Bites. So keep it up ready for that, right?
Want to stay ahead in the world of electronic communications? Then you've got to check out Electoral Bytes, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority. We dive into the hottest topics affecting the telecom sector, from the latest innovations to the policies shaping your digital future. Tune in to Electoral Bytes on the last 3 Thursdays of this month, October 17th, 24th, and 31st. In the digital world, knowledge is your greatest asset. Welcome to Electoral Bytes. The show is a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority, and I'm your host, Coretta Crooks-Charles, Electoral's Communications and Media Relations Manager. On this week's episode, let's listen to part 1 of an informative presentation made by Electoral's Director of Economics and Finance, Ms. Cheryl Hector Fontenelle, at the recent Caribbean Telecommunications Union ICT Week held in St. Kitts and Nevis on October 1st. Ms. Fontenelle presented on the topic, the EC Bill, Transforming the Digital Landscape, to a wide cross-section of participants, including ministers, permanent secretaries, senior regulators, and ICT service providers, among other attendees. So, sit back, listen, and learn more about ECTEL and the Electronic Communications Bill, or the EC Bill, and the many benefits to electronic communications consumers in ECTEL's 5 contracting states.
Women in ECTEL, we are currently conducting a communications campaign for the new Electronic Communications Bill. I think those of us who know anything about ECTEL know that we have been working on this for a while, and we are getting ever closer to the finish line. And we are, part of our process is to have a sort of sensitization campaign, not just about the EC Bill, but also just to remind persons or to inform persons of who we are at ECTEL and what we do. So just a quick reminder for those persons who may not be too familiar, ECTEL is a treaty organization. It was established in 2000 by 5 of the countries in the OECS, which we have named here, the Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis. So your host is a member of ECTEL, St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the main purpose of ECTEL is really to provide advice to our member states and in particular to the National Telecommunication Regulatory Commissions in each member state. So ECTEL is a regional body and we are essentially an advisory body. The actual regulators of telecommunications in the member states are located in each country, and that is the NTRC or the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission. And I believe we have at least 2 persons here representing NTRCs. When ECTEL was formed, the purpose really was to ensure that we had open access to the telecommunications, now electronic communications market in our region, to ensure that we have universal service and access. Fair pricing and competitive pricing was a concern of the member states. So again, ECTEL is required to promote that. And very importantly, for the ECTEL system to really work, we have harmonized rules across the 5 member states. So that if a telecom operator is operating in one member state, the exact same rules would apply in another member state. And all this is being done in an environment where what we are really concerned about is increasing connectivity, increasing access for persons who do not have access to telecoms and ICT services. In particular, what we are here to talk about is the new Electronic Communications Bill. And that bill we started working on this bill quite a few years ago. And the intention was really to upgrade the rules and regulations with regards to the telecommunications sector. The acts that are now in place, the Telecommunications Acts, they started, I believe, sometime around 1998, between 1998 and 2000. Those acts were in place. So it's well over almost 25 years now. And we expect that the EC bill will repeal and replace those acts once it comes into force. And one of the things that we are focused on under the EC bill is consumers. I like to remark that if you read the Telecommunications Act, I don't think the word consumer, customer is anywhere in there. It was heavily focused on do's and don'ts for the licensees. And over the last 20 some odd years, we have noted that, again, for the sector to work, for digital transformed economies to work, you have to be focused on the actual users of ICT. And therefore, the EC bill is meant to really modernize the regulatory framework in which ECTEL operates. Where are we with regards to adoption of the bill? As I said, it's been, I don't want to say slow, but we are operating at a moderate pace. And at present, we have 3 of the 5 member states have actually brought the bill to Parliament. It is not yet in force in any of the states because the Council of Ministers are minded that we don't want to have, the whole purpose of ECTEL was to have harmonized rules. So we are trying to avoid having a system where within ECTEL we have 2 systems operating, the old system and the new system. So the Council of Ministers are committed to coming together again in a harmonized way and having the ECTEL bill be enforced in all the member states sort of at the same time. So we are 3 down, we are 3/5 of the way, and we have just the Commonwealth of Dominica and St. Lucia as the last 2 members to enact the bill and therefore allow for everybody to bring it into force. And I have to say that they are on their way. The bill is before, various subcommittees of the Parliament and Cabinet before it continues its journey. Why do we want to move away from the Telecommunications Act and enforce the new EC bill? As I indicated, one of the main things is really try to focus a little bit more on consumers. And I have around 9 benefits that we have identified. These are the ones that we're sort of promoting and talking about. And then I have further highlighted, again, mindful of time, I have highlighted a few that I will just take a little minute to talk about. But just to sort of run through the list, as it were, we expect that the bill essentially will reform our legislation. There will be a new law, new regulations, new orders emanating from that bill. One of the areas of concern for us is the submarine cable markets. We will have rules that will address that. As I said, consumer protection is a very big area. Universal service and access. We already have a universal service fund in every ECTEL member state. but the rules will be enhanced to somewhat to sort of make the Universal Service Fund much more relevant. A very important thing that we have identified is a need to let the USF Fund also assist young entrepreneurs. So that is a new feature that we have introduced in our USF Fund. Establishment of a tribunal, competitive digital markets. Again, what we are trying to do is to make sure that in line with our purpose under the treaty, that the market is competitive. Affordable prices for all. Again, fair pricing, as we said. We want rules for improved quality of service. It has been a very difficult area for us in the last few years. Establishment of our NTRCs as body corporates. Right now, the NTRCs are not legal entities in their own right. They are almost a department of government. And the intention is to have them be legal entities in their own right under the new Electronic Communications Act. There will be rules with regards to the change of ownership of companies within the telecommunications/electronic communications market. And also, we have a challenge with the current bill where we don't have what I would call appropriate penalties. In fact, we have one major penalty for almost any breach of the Telecommunications Act, and that is revocation of a license. I mean, this is not practical in almost any market. And so one of the areas that we have focused on is having rules that are penalties that are more in proportion with whatever the breach or the offense is.
That's it for today on Ectel Bites. Join us for part 2 of Ms. Fontenelle's presentation at the same time on Thursday, October 31st. To watch our previous shows in their entirety, visit www.ectel.int or any of our social media platforms at Ectel on Facebook and YouTube, or at Ectel Authority on Instagram, X, and LinkedIn.
Easy Rock 95.1. More rock, less talk while you work. The latest soft rock, hit after hit. Tune into Easy Rock 95.1, the best mid-morning show in the right here on Q95, the big station.
Just received at ESA Trading Limited a wide range of disposable diapers. Your very favorite, world class. Giggles Baby's Diapers, specifically designed for your baby's comfort. With stretchable elastic size, soft light backing, super absorbent, and super strong. Available regular or pull-ups in small, medium, large, extra large, and super extra large. Prices as low as $5.50 per packet. Yes, you heard right. A packet of Giggles Baby Diapers for as low as $5 and plus. Giggles Baby Wipes, 72 pack, only $3.95. 100 pack, only $5.95. And when it comes to adult diapers, ESA Trading Limited also has you covered. Giggles brand of adult diapers, super comfort, super absorbing, and super strength. Available in small, medium, large, and extra large, regular or pull-ups, and prices as low as $13.95 per packet. And keep the beds from getting soiled with underpads, starting at $9.95 per packet. Also receive the First Lady Ultra Sanitary Napkins in regular, night, and long, only $4.95. Giggles brand of baby diapers and adult diapers and more. Available at the new and improved ESA Trading Limited at the corner of the Bayfront and Kennedy Avenue, Roseau and Kinfield Industrial Site. ESA Trading Limited, making a difference for you.
The government of Dominica presents the most cultural music festival in the Caribbean. Dominica's World Creole Music Festival from October 25 to 27, 2024. Night 1, Divine, Valiant, Nadia Baston, Rotimi, Ecstasy Band, TK International, Night 2, Kassav, Asa Benton, Rich and Buddhist, Oompa and Sevens, Damien and Stephen Malley, and Whiskey. Night 3,
Guy, Soccer Stars, Indie Fabulous, Voice, and DN Winter, Grams Morgan and Friends, Luciano, Wayne Stevenson, Midnight Groovers, Signal Band, and Fanny J, Ball Staging Rhythm, and a star-studded lineup. Get your tickets now at DominicaFestivals.com or locally at Bullseye Pharmacy, the Beck Scholar Lab, or the Dominica Post Office.
Erica, where are you? Erica, where are you? Erica, where you like to put your bum bum outside? Girl, put your bum bum inside. Put your bum bum inside. Erica, where you like to put your bum bum outside? Erica, where are you? Erica, where are you? Erica, put your hook and me tell them. Me tell them. Me tell them.